Yes, yes, y'all. Yes, y'all hear that voice? That is the voice of your boy SPLOU. And welcome to the livest show tonight on a Thursday night. Tonight we got, it's a special edition show. We got the lightest, wait, is it lit? We got the livest show on a Thursday night tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gender Blend. Tonight we got the last contestant. See who will be our permanent co-host. After tonight, we will find out. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, as always, at the table we will have your boy Cryptic. It will be my wife, Karina. I mean, she's not yet. Karina. We got the mystery guest. And then we got Matt. So, and then...
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, the topics on the day. We want to know, can a toxic woman destroy a good man?
Wow.
That's a question to ask right there. Can a toxic woman destroy a good man? We're also going to know, ladies and gentlemen, can you still be friends with an ex? What is the purpose of friends with benefits? And will you be one to take the first COVID-19 vaccination? Ladies and gentlemen, this and more on Gender Blender. Again, this is your boy SPLOU, and welcome to Gender Blender, the dopest show on a Thursday night. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gender Blender, the dopest show. Normally on a Tuesday night, but tonight's special edition, we lighting shit up at the LMP Studios on a Thursday night. That's how Gender Blender's doing it tonight.
That's to keep them on your toes.
Ladies and gentlemen, without further delay, welcome the Gender Blender cast in the building.
¡Me están aplaudiendo solo!
Wow, hello, hey, coño. Es un maldito velorio que estamos atendiendo.
All right, before we start the show, this is real near and dear to what happened with the live stream offline.
Yeah, keep going.
Give me 1 second.
Keep going. I brought it back.
As I was saying, so yeah, many people probably lost somebody or know somebody that lost somebody on 9/11. So what I want to do is just go ahead and give a moment of silence for anybody that was affected.
Like who?
Louis Farrakhan.
I don't know who that is.
Gonna wait there.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy my voice.
So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we just wanted to cut the feed. We did not want to start the show after my last announcement of 9/11. It's just appropriate, give it respect. So we didn't want to jump in to the topics right after that. So other than that, Blue, what we got?
Oh no, claro. We got today. We're gonna be talking about. We want to know, and I ask the table. ¿Puede una desgracia, dañarle la fucking vida a un hombre por ser tóxica? ¿Ah?
Claro que sí.
Claro que sí, don Manny. ¿Por qué diría eso usted?
Déjalo por ahorita.
Lo dejo para ahorita.
Oops, sorry.
Lo dejo para ahorita.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to start this shit. Let's start it right. Let's give our people what they love. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start this shit up right. Gender Blender is in the motherfucking house, ladies and gentlemen. How y'all doing, everybody? Welcome to the dopest show. Normally on a Tuesday night, tonight on a Thursday. Thank you everybody that's been sticking with us. Ustedes saben que esto en vivo y a veces se va la luz y no tenemos inversor y vaina.
And we're not used to doing this on a Thursday, so.
You know, Thursdays I'm more fucked up. La resaca no se me ha ido normally del Tuesday night.
Does he know that Thursday is the middle of the week? Like, that's not a
Thursday is
weekend.
right after Wednesday.
Oh wow!
The
I'm glad you
closest
know
day
that.
to
Oh my
Friday.
God.
The closest day to Friday.
Yeah, that's eso para celebrar.
Eso te lo
¿Quién
enseñaron
lo manda tan
en
cerca al
kindergarten.
viernes?
Tú chupiste.
So since Manny, right, had an opinion on this, we're gonna get to Manny's opinion on toxic women.
Espérate, disculpa que te interrumpa.
And del diablo.
Disculpa que te interrumpa.
Dime ahora.
Déjame hacer una introducción de nosotros. Because we already talked about what we're going to have.
This
for
is
today.
true, but let me get the
All right.
disclaimer out.
No, I'm stopping.
Please get the disclaimer out before
Ladies
you
and
go.
gentlemen, the views and opinions expressed on this show are those solely of the cast members and do not reflect the views and opinions of LMP, Lo Máximo Productions, the Harlem Wine Room, or the Harlem Cigar Room. Habla tu mierda ahora, Blue.
Or Karina.
All right,
Or Karina,
so,
for that matter.
How y'all doing, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy SPLOU.
I am your host, Cryptic.
I'm Karina.
And I'm your boy Manny.
And today, you know,
I already see his face. When you see his face like that,
know-
you know nothing
It's
good
gonna
is
be a
coming.
problem. It's gonna be a
We need his
problem.
camera back so
we
people
have
can see his face.
a special guest in the house today.
A special guest.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know what? I'm changing the whole topic of the show. I'm telling you that shit right now. Everything is changing. Ladies and gentlemen, let's introduce hold on. Give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. I need to take a pause.
¿Y qué es lo que está
Ah.
inventando este hombre?
Esta fue la desgracia que te rompió el corazón.
Oh my
You know the
God,
microphone
Jesus
is on.
Christ. People
Blue.
can hear you, Splu.
They can hear me.
cannot.
You did
You
not
didn't
mute the
mute
mic.
mic.
This is why. This is why.
Welcome, Jennifer, everybody. De cariño, de que le dicen Jenny. Entonces, esta fue, nosotros en un previo show hablamos de una mujer que le rompió el corazoncito a mi amigo Cryptic.
That's not
No.
true.
Lo que
Mentira.
usted- permiso, estoy hablando.
That's not true.
Lo que ustedes no saben es que Cryptic era gordo. Cryptic era gordito así como Manny. Y después vino
Gordito
esta
no, obeso.
mujer trabajando para Satanás. Le rompió el corazón a Crítico. Y el muchacho más nunca podía engordar una libra. Fue en estos días que se enamoró.
Otra vez.
Y se enamoró otra vez. Porque ella lo dice, mira cómo lo dice. Esta mujer satánica. Oye, como ella lo dice, después de romper el corazón, ahora es que el amigo mío, después que lo dejó en una esquina llorando, de rodillas, rogándole a Dios, a Papá Dios, a San Miguel y a Anaísa.
Oye,
Dios mío,
ahora.
ayúdame. Porque esta mujer me ha rompido el corazón. Mire cómo él tiene el valor de traerla a este show. Señor, un aplauso a Crítico, señores. ¡Oh, Dios mío! ¡Wow! ¡Qué tremendo hombre! Ahora, saludo,
Get us
Jennifer.
out of here.
¿Por qué fue que usted le destrozó el corazón a Crítico?
Anda al
Me
diablo.
calenté.
Mira, le dio calor a
You
Crítico.
put him in a very hot spot right now.
No, yo quiero saber por qué tú le destrozaste el corazón a ese hombre tan bueno. Un hombre casi pentecostal.
Niño, déjale
Él
decirle
es
que
muy
tranquila.
bueno.
No, excelente. Y déjame saber, mira, yo un día me emborraché y Cryptic me dio un beso. Yo dije, wow.
You know
Qué
we're
hombre
losing, you know we're losing all our English viewers right now, right? Este tigre lleva 10 minutos hablando en español.
Really?
Really, you forgot.
He don't even know what language he's speaking.
Okay, so I'll speak English.
That would be nice.
Jennifer, why did you break Cryptic's heart?
Oh my God.
Oh, damn.
Did I?
Moving forward, so last
Time
week,
out. No. I do want to know. Did I?
we'll talk about that later. So, moving forward.
What I heard was tú dejaste ese hombre comiendo sopa fue una semana entera.
Él
Porque él no
siempre
podía
come-
masticar.
Eso es lo que él siempre come, sopa.
Oh
First
my
off,
God.
Shout out,
Una mujer que sabe hasta lo que todavía come. Wow.
shout out to Hector, shout out to Lila Girl, shout out to Walquita in the chat, Clara, everybody in the chat. Shout out to Karina in the chat. No, Karina está aquí.
Hey!
Hey!
So, last weekend, Sploo's dream came true, Manny.
What happened?
Really?
Yo, he actually... Esto es un liqueo que hay aquí.
Pa'l colmo de lo colmado.
Eso es lo que falta.
You know what?
Anyway, we'll talk.
That's probably just to make you cool off. You
Eso-
probably got
eso-
the sprinklers with you over
Eso es Dios mandando un mensaje.
So wait a minute. Getting back to Blue's dream
Wait,
coming
but I
true.
made it funny.
Blue's dream came true.
My dream
Wait,
did
what
come
was your funny
true.
I
again?
made it funny about you overheating and the sprinklers.
No,
Oh,
no,
sí,
no,
es
no,
un
no.
calentón que me
There's
dio.
nothing
Waka
funny about
waka
it.
waka.
Manny, let me tell you a story.
I'm actually
yeah.
surprised it was
Wait,
that
I want to
funny.
hear the story.
So,
Go ahead.
Go
Sploo
ahead.
finally got to take Karina out on a date.
You're kidding.
He
I
is
did.
kidding because I don't remember that.
I
Oh, you don't remember that?
Oh, you
We
don't
got
remember.
Video.
It
We
was
got
that
video.
bad.
We got video proof.
Oh, I have
we
to
got
see
it.
this.
We got it.
It was
So,
that bad
this is what happened on the date.
that she don't
Let's
remember.
go.
Hey guys, is everybody ready to order?
Yes.
Yeah.
Order whatever you want. Harlem Wine Room got the best
I
food
get
in
to get
Hamilton
whatever I want
Heights.
to.
You can get what's on the menu.
Whatever you want.
Okay.
So I want the Harlem skirt steak.
Okay, good
And for
choice.
appetizers, the artisanal cheese board.
That sounds good.
Oh my God, that steak sounds so good.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna have the Harlem skirt
No,
steak.
she's gonna have some french fries.
But I want
French-
steak.
No, mami, listen. Oye, unas alturas de papa, eso cae bacano. Unas alturas de papa con un vasito de agua.
No.
Oye,
I want steak.
Mami, mira. En vez de comer eso, ¿por qué tú no comemos una ensaladita? Eres ensalada que
I'm
buena se
sorry.
ve.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? You're gonna call me
Es lo
fat?
que estoy diciendo. que
No,
tú
I don't want a salad. I want steak.
The wine that I want to drink is Moscato.
No, you want some Moscato?
Wow, yo no quiero mosquito en ninguno de mis tragos, por favor.
Why would we come
Lo
to
que
the
yo te
wine
estoy
room and
diciendo
get
es que uno
water?
puede dar con las alturas de papa
This
con
is
agua.
exactly why I don't go nowhere with you. I'm done. I'm so.
You see them?
I have no words right now.
They also went to the Haunted Cigar Room.
You're kidding.
Runners though.
Check this
Really?
out.
Yeah, no, this is nice. Like a cigar museum. Yeah,
And they come in like all the time.
Ay, Dios mío. Entonces ya yo he gastado 2 cheques en esta mujer. Ahora ella quiere fumar cigarro fino y de buena calidad. ¡Qué bien! Ese que te gusta. Tú no querías mujeres finas. Coge mujeres finas ahí. ¿Y no te gusta este? ¡Wow! Mira, $13.99. ¡Wow! Mira, con letra china. Muchacha.
I'm gonna have the best cigar in the house.
Yes.
A house one.
¿Cómo, Sploo?
Blue, I got a quick question.
¿Cómo, Sploo?
Anything.
Somebody asked me, did your unemployment check run out? Porque tú tenías, what was this?
First of all, I got back payment for my unemployment, so I had about 5 payments of my unemployment. That's the only reason I went out with Karina.
So were you expecting Karina to pay that day? What?
Nah, I
He
paid.
expected Karina to starve.
I paid. The thing is that I didn't want to spend all my money because I ain't got it like that.
Now, Karina.
So Karina, we don't want to hear from you. Karina, what happened?
about
Did you
to
get
cut
your
off
french
his
fries?
mic.
Did you get your steak? Did you get what?
The good thing is that I work,
Ooh.
Ooh.
So I have my own money because
Oh.
who the hell eats French fries? With
First of all,
water?
there's some great ass French fries. Your mother, you know how to do that. I didn't eat for 2 days. I spent 2 days eating those French fries because you didn't want to finish all of them for some reason. I took them home. And,
Did you also take the bottle of water or the glass of water
Did
too?
I mixed all the bottles of water that
You know
everybody
that
left
at the
on
Harlem
table.
wine room, they're still looking for that glass.
Oh.
Well,
He can take the glass and everything.
well,
Really?
Listen, it was there, and the waitress forgot it. So I was like, what? You don't need it.
Find the skipper.
Shout out to
Right?
Yesenia Ramirez in the chat.
Oh my God.
So, is there a second date in the future?
There's
I'm gonna have a second day, and they're gonna be with Blue.
we don't have to date because we already made plans to move in with each other
Oh, my.
and start a life.
Is really?
Es que lo que tú fumas.
Yo,
Actually, some
I
great
think
haze.
don't tell
Whatever he's smoking
You
is
need
very
to talk
good.
to your dealer because he's selling you some expired
I
crap.
think he's selling me some
expired
good shit.
crack.
I mean, listen. It
Que
got me-
viva el amor, coño.
Whatever he got me a date with you. So I'll continue smoking crack. I don't smoke crack. Just
It'll make you toxic.
now.
Ain't
let's
toxic.
get-
Speaking of toxic.
Speaking of toxic, good fucking
Good
transition.
segue.
See that, bro? That's what
Good
I paid for.
segue.
That's
Good
what I paid
segue.
myself
I would
for.
give you a hug, but COVID and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, we got a social distance.
All right. So,
No, we just gotta
Ken,
focus.
now this is a question for the panel,
All right.
right?
I
As
don't
we have a toxic woman on our panel today, Jenny. So, can a toxic woman
This
ruin
guy.
a goods man life? For example, how Jenny ruins Cryptic's life.
Manny, you want to go first? Let's
Of
let
course.
the guys talk, and then we'll let the girls talk.
Let's start with the guys, man.
What's your experience? Because you
Of
said yes
course.
off the bat.
Of course. A toxic woman can definitely mess up a good man. It could fuck him up for the rest of his life. How? When a good guy brings nothing but, or tries to bring some type of a romance or some type of a good vibe, and all the bitch wants to do is fucking talk
Whoa,
about.
wow.
That's right.
Wow,
Fucking
Manny.
talk about-
Wow.
Get him,
Hold up.
boy.
Say it from your
Get him,
chest,
boy.
Manny.
I mean,
how you
this is
Yo,
something.
Turn on everybody's mic. I want to hear Manny talk.
Go.
This has happened, and I said it before. I wish I were born in Asheville, because like they say, good guys never finish first; they always finish last. You understand? So, a toxic woman can take a good man and fuck him up for the rest of his life just by her attitude, by what she thinks, what she does, what she says. It's a mixture of a lot of things.
Now, before we go to this toxic woman right next to you, what is your definition of a toxic woman?
A toxic woman,
Yes.
a woman that only thinks about herself.
Okay.
A woman that's in a relationship, that could be in a relationship, but all she thinks about is self. It's not about a 50-50 thing. It's about a 99 and a 1%.
Like what Jenny did with Cryptic.
And they could go fuck
I
themselves.
did. That's what I told Cryptic.
Don't scare her, bro.
No,
All right.
as a
So
matter-
now we come
Wait,
to
wait,
you.
wait, wait.
As a matter of fact,
This
since
is your
you
opportunity.
continue saying that I'm toxic, can you tell me, please? Because I want to clarify.
No, espérate.
Next.
No involucre a mi amigo
let's
así.
bring- okay.
No involucre a mi amigo.
Let's bring people up to speed on what's going on.
No.
Please do. Let's take a minute and bring everybody up to speed.
Jennifer-
This woman broke Cryptic's heart.
Listen,
All right.
Stop
Jennifer.
spreading rumors.
That's
Thank
what
you. People don't believe everything
Jennifer
that this
is-
guy is saying
Nobody
right
I made
now.
that up,
Blue
but whatever.
says. You're right. Don't worry. Nobody
I made it
believes
up,
anything he says.
but
We
it's
know.
cool.
We know.
You
Now
know,
shut your
'cause-
trap.
But at the end of the day, I do want to know from.
Okay, Jennifer is my ex-girlfriend. We were together
Wow.
in 2012.
Woo!
The
Blue,
relationship,
cállate.
I am.
the
Sí,
relationship
porque él
wasn't.
habla porque tú me tienes como que yo soy tóxica, so espérate.
Gracias.
She was great. She was great.
Thank you.
Like when it came like to my health condition and stuff, she was there. She was, not to care of me because I took care of myself, but she was there. She would like find out what I could eat, what I can't eat with Crohn's disease and stuff like that. It just wasn't the time for us to be together. So, I love her son
But
like it's
we're
my
still
son.
friends.
And we're still friends, and that's a topic we'll talk about later.
Clearly, they
But,
haven't killed each other.
Most of my breakups are amicable. I barely have any bad breakups.
Like mine. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
So no, but
bueno.
was I a
Qué
good
chimboche.
boyfriend?
Yes.
Tell him.
No, time out. No. Honestly speaking,
they on the application today. Was I great? Huh?
No.
Do I
No,
cook
we're
Tell 'em I
mature
cook
enough
good.
to talk about it since
No.
you brought up the
No,
subject.
I'm just playing. Go ahead.
Brought up. He hasn't dropped it.
honestly speaking, we were both in a relationship and we
Wow.
were good.
What?
But
With each
like
other,
he's-
right?
Yeah, with each other.
Oh, okay.
But it was
Mira,
not
ya,
the
vamos,
right
mira,
timing to be together. But at the end of the day, he's a wonderful person, wonderful man, wonderful father. Actually, I have a son that used to look out, and I think still look out up to him.
I told you that.
Wow.
Remember
Yeah,
I told this story that I told
So
you that.
this is the friend.
That I told you that,
that
her
you're so
son,
cool
that,
with
her
her
son
friend.
that her son used to call me dad, and that.
Yeah.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, whoever dates him, I mean, he can cook, he can clean.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, I
girl.
didn't pay for this endorsement.
No,
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 ella
time
te
out.
la está dando,
no,
pero
no, no, no.
I'm
See-
posting this on Instagram.
Are you? I know
They
he
can-
is.
they-
No, but
Go ahead.
seriously,
Sigue alabándolo.
But seriously, like he's a great person. It's just it was not the right time.
No, for sure, it wasn't the right time.
It was a very family-oriented relationship. It was very nice. It was not the right timing. That's all. I still have a great relationship with his mother.
With his
Into
mother.
this-
Yeah.
Yes.
She's
into
the
this
only.
day.
She's
That,
the only
that
ex.
makes it. Doesn't
She's
that
the
make
only
it,
ex
This
that
day-
constantly talks to my mom.
Doesn't that make it hard for your present partner? Because your mother's gonna be like, ella no es como Jenny, no, que se me vaya de ahí esa
No, my mother. As a
asquerosa."
matter of fact, my mother doesn't get involved. My mom never compared. My mom will give me the like. But my mom, like yeah, no, like if I
She
bring,
be doing one of these.
you know how
Boom.
Dominican mothers are.
Y
But
tú hablas
no.
con Jennifer hoy.
Bueno,
No,
yo sé que la doña y yo vamos
Listen,
de
my
vacaciones
mom-
para Santo Domingo.
¿Cómo?
Yo, they're really planning a trip to DR. Her and my mom. That's not.
No, pero-
No bullshit.
Ey,
No, but-
crítico. Tú y yo tenemos que hablar después del aire, papi.
Yo,
Es
Listen.
cállate,
yo,
por
this,
Dios.
this is an endorsement for Yuris. I'm Yuris Garcia, and I approve this message.
Yeah, I'm Yuri's Garcia. Put this message.
I don't know
Jennifer
what he's running
said.
for, but he's about to
Jennifer
win.
said I was a great
For boyfriend of the century.
No, he is. He's a great boyfriend, great father. Like that was one of the things that actually caught my attention. He is a great dad.
Okay.
And me as a mother that have kids, that's very important to me. And I felt that my relationship with him, it was one of the best that I have because of my kids.
Wow.
My kids were very in tune with him. It was no.
And we were always going somewhere, always some family trip.
It was no friction between my kids or him. It was like even my daughter, which is she's a tough cookie. Like even her was like, oh, so we're gonna go out with you this weekend. Like it was like a very family oriented relationship.
That's beautiful.
Somebody in the chat is asking, shake my head. Why you ain't love him, Jennifer?
You see? People want this.
Shout out to Ant in the chat. There you go. You got your shout out, Ant. Crisbel, shout out to Crisbel. Encarnación, I think
That's my mother-in-law.
Ay, mother-in-law. Mira, busca
Yo,
problema con macho tuyo ahora.
So shout out to my cousin Ant. Shout out to my cousin Mo. They
Alright,
tuned in. Shout
alright.
out to my man Marquito. Shout out to
Pero este el
No,
show.
but going back,
Blue family reunion.
facts.
Wait, before you continue, sorry.
Yes
to
or no?
interrupt
Go
you.
ahead. You're fired.
Jennifer, back to you, my love.
Okay.
What is your
Thank you.
definition?
You see how you call me right now?
Yes.
Not
Yeah, cause he thought you broke my heart, but now he now he heard the real story. He ain't mad
That's
at
why
you.
you cannot
He ain't
believe
mad at you
everything
no
that
more.
you hear.
Bueno, Cryptic me dijo que tú lo dejaste llorando en una esquina.
That is not true.
Mira, Cryptic me dijo, yo loco, yo estaba casi haciendo crap por esa mujer.
Gracias a Dios que
Are
no
you
hizo
sure? Are
crack.
you sure that wasn't him talking up something that happened to me?
Maybe he was talking about Splu.
He was probably telling you a story of an ex-girlfriend
No,
of
but
mine.
to get off the topic, because that she's not here to talk
Yes.
about a past relationship.
I
It was
did.
great. It was amicable, and that's it.
That's
Move
it.
forward.
Done. Now, Jennifer, back to you.
When he says done, it doesn't mean he's
Yeah, you'll bring it up
actually
later in
done.
a few.
No,
but
I'm not. Just don't ever break Cryptic talking again. So, now, what I was saying is, what is your definition of a toxic woman?
Whew. Oh my God. I can say so much about that because I actually experienced that.
a toxic woman.
A toxic woman?
Well, yeah, like through a friend.
Okay.
Like it's just
Coño, yo
crazy.
dije, pues le gustan sus mujeres también.
I'm saying through a friend, you know, having a baby mama toxic is just. I do believe we have a lot of females in 2020 very extremely toxic.
Now,
Yep.
I ask you, being a female, what makes a female toxic?
Someone that wants to control the man, that wants to know the 411 in everything, that the guy cannot even go with his friends. Like, someone that is very controlling, I believe, is a toxic woman. If you a controlling woman, like, there's no point to win a relationship with you.
Okay. So do you think that there's men that like that actually?
Some guys like that shit. They like the slapping and everything.
Have you ever been a toxic woman? Be
No,
honest.
I have never. My ex can tell you. See?
That was me. I swear to
Y
God.
eso. Suegra de Jennifer. No, don't think anything. Porque van a decir, ven acá, esto está
What a
grabado.
segue.
And the rest of the people that I've been with, I'm not a toxic. I'm very chill. I give you your space.
Yeah.
Like, you can do whatever you want. I'm not a toxic at all. Anybody can tell you.
Now I have a
I'm not toxic.
I have a question.
Make a scene before.
I have a question.
Oh Lord.
No. It's a good one. Trust me. I'm not splu.
¿Qué fue?
Que tú
Nada.
tires pu, tú
Pero
tú
estamos
tires
en el
mucha
mismo
puya.
show, loco. Ayúdame.
No
What's
te voy a
up?
ayudar.
Eso es lo último.
Are you the type of woman that would support your man in any venture, whether it be business-wise, career-wise? Are you the type of woman that be
Oh,
like,
yes.
you know?
Actually, I'm doing that right now.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
definitely, I'm very supportive.
Okay.
Very supportive. I don't care what you want to do. I'm right there with you.
That's what's up. That
Alright.
I'm
I
happy.
invest-
I'm happy. I'm
I
happy
invest time. I invest money. I invest whatever.
in your significant other's
Of course.
venture.
Yes.
That's what's up. I'm glad to see that there's still women out there that do that.
No, I feel like
I'm happy because you know
Esto
what?
parece un show de propaganda.
No,
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 as a
no, no.
man, if you succeed at whatever you want to do, I feel like I'm being successful too.
Thank you.
because you my man.
Thank you.
So at the end of the day, I make sure that I put everything in paper.
But-
But the reason- but-
let's not get off topic.
But that is the topic because we're talking about toxic women, and one of the things that makes a toxic woman
Yo,
a toxic
a
woman.
Manny le hicieron
I think,
una.
No.
Manny's hurt.
No, no es que
Esta no, I never seen Manny so passionate.
No,
Herido.
I never heard
Nosotros
Manny use I never heard Manny use the word bitch on the show before.
seriously.
He
No,
like
because
slamming on the
not for
table,
nothing.
all
Not for
night.
nothing.
Not
This
for
this
nothing.
this whole segment was this one and Manny's mad is two things that I'm like very adamant about because it's happened to me,
Okay.
and it's happened to me more than once.
Entiendo tu dolor, mío.
Espérate, tú no entiendes ni mierda.
Coño.
Lo que
van a
pasa
callar
que
ahí.
para
Tú no
mí,
pasas por eso.
for me,
Dale lugar a la Manny, por favor.
anda al diablo.
Déjalo hablar, por Dios.
Déjame hablar,
Dale, papi,
mi
dale.
gemelo. Yo tengo hasta arriba, tranquilo.
Dale, papi.
Que yo termino esa botella hoy solo.
Oh my God.
Lo que
Camille.
pasa, what happens with a toxic woman, what she said, for me, a toxic woman is a woman that you can have ambition, you can have a goal, you can have a drive, and because for whatever reason she'll be like, oh, that shit's not gonna work. That shit's not gonna work. What are you doing? You're basically wasting your time. You're wasting your energy. She's basically killing your drive to be successful, to be a better person, to provide better for your family or for the family. For me, that's one of the things that makes a toxic woman a toxic woman.
All right.
I'm just saying, and if I'm wrong, I'm sorry.
Listen, the woman that hurt Manny, please come forward.
Yes, if you're in the chat,
Métete presa porque si Manny te ve en la calle te va a matar.
Please send him some chocolates and edible arrangements.
and an I'm sorry card at least.
Yes, please.
Something.
That man is hurt.
Look, I'm about to
Now,
cry.
Karina.
going to
I'm about
the
to
love of
cry.
my life. Karina,
¿Qué fue lo que dijo?
Go, he said.
going.
He says it with the microphone like this.
Con los ojos
Going
cerrados.
to the love of my life.
Karina.
Hi.
Karina,
Yes.
my beautiful soulmate.
Ay, Dios.
Blender soulmate, mi
It's just
amor.
like
Yo
you
soy la
pushing it
luna.
now.
Yeah, I know, right?
Tú eres.
Oye, no estamos en poema ahora.
Can we focus? What is the
All right,
question?
all right. Now, Karina, are you a
Yes.
toxic woman? I don't think so. 'cause
No,
you're
I
so-
am not
you're-
toxic.
You're a great
I am
woman.
not toxic.
You look like a great woman. Wow.
Am I going to answer the question or are
Yes,
you?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. I don't consider myself toxic. I don't have an ex-boyfriend that we can turn to and ask questions. Because, you know. Chris is-
She was staring at me, hard body right
And,
he
now.
like brought his endorsement.
and-
He's
and-
like, I don't know.
How's she?
But
You
no,
saw how hard she looked. Yo, you saw her staring at each other for like.
I love Karina.
Yo,
He
she.
like, oh, I'ma just bring somebody and
Can't nobody vouch for me.
I ain't bring
But
nobody. She
I am
came to
not
audition.
toxic.
I ain't
I ain't
bring
bring
You know this
She
is
came
an
to
election
audition.
year.
Anyway,
This is an election year, so
but
Yours is running for
I
boyfriend of the
I
century.
do firmly believe that a toxic woman can damage a good man who was trying his hardest to do the best he can, and now he's fucked up. And he's gonna bring that negativity to his next relationship, and that's a cycle that turns non-toxic good people into toxic people. Because whatever he's bringing from his old toxic relationship is gonna now create who could have been a good woman for himself.
Todo
or
es
the
un
next
drama.
guy. He'll just turn
Todo
that
drama.
woman into
Un
another
drama.
toxic woman, and now this is why it's so fucked up.
Yeah,
So,
this is.
so now you just brought up something. Now, so does a man make a toxic woman, or does a toxic woman come made the father?
No, it can be vice
Sometimes
versa.
it could be
Vice
a
versa.
bad relationship, but it can also be something you saw growing up.
Yeah, something in the
Because
household.
You will try to emulate what you consider normal relationships as a child.
Okay.
You go searching for what you saw.
First of all, I'm laughing real quick because there's some
I
comments.
know that she did not just say that.
No, but there's some comments here. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with YouTube, but Delilah, which is Lila Girl, she said if you have a toxic wife, you deserve a side piece.
Yeah.
But YouTube blocked that comment. Like, what the fuck is wrong with that comment? I had to unblock that comment.
Why are YouTube doing that?
Yo, YouTube, let people have entanglements. What the fuck?
Because YouTube is being ran by a woman right now.
Apparently, yo, that shit was.
Wow.
Yeah,
Blocked that? That's not
it
even
blocked
a
it.
curse word
Yeah,
or
it blocked
nothing.
it for some reason.
Well, I actually agree with that statement.
With what statement?
Una mujer que tóxica merece su cuernito.
Let me tell you
Tú
something.
la botas y ya.
Exactly.
For-
If
for
something
what?
isn't working,
No, but
let
let
it
me-
go.
no,
Esa mujer es tóxica, dale una mamá.
No. I was gonna say that. Sometimes it's hard.
It is hard.
For
Yeah, they
no,
make it very hard.
sometimes it's hard because
Trust me, I know.
saben manipular, te saben por dónde agarrar.
Por ahí abajo.
Exactly. It's like for some, I don't know, for some men, I guess it's hard to get out. Not because, and it's not because of, okay, we were joking about the sex and all that stuff, but sometimes it's like even fear. Because como saben manipularte mentalmente, el hombre como que un miedo, una vaina, porque dice, diablo, si me meto con una mujer, esta se me va a aparecer. Pues son dramáticas. Yo, yeah. I don't know, I mean.
Now, Cryptic,
Yo,
coming up to you, baby boy.
you're.
Being that I thought you had a toxic relationship, I had a whole list of questions for you. But
Actually,
being
I
that I
did-
know that this woman is una.
I did have a toxic relation, but it wasn't with Jennifer.
Exactly, I was gonna say that. It
So
wasn't with me.
over the years, I've dated. I've had girlfriends. I've been married twice.
No, we know 4 times.
Twice. My second marriage turned out to be toxic.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was this Brazilian woman that I was warned about by several friends
A lot of people.
A lot of people.
and my mother
A lot
too.
of people.
So you know it's funny because you was like, oh, how is it weird that your mother's gonna talk about Jennifer to you? No, my mother knows how to differentiate. Like first of all, a lot of my girlfriends don't meet my mom. So if you actually meet my mom,
You special.
You special?
I met your mom,
Right.
so I knew that's when I knew we was going straight.
so
Nice.
so when I introduced this woman to my mom, and we sat in her living room for the first time, my mom was like this crocheting. You know, haciendo su. She was like,
That's the Dominican mom. They don't say nothing.
But my mom is the type of person that she'll let me drown on my own.
And she'll come to save you.
When ya no
afterwards?
aguanta más. Se
Yeah.
está ahogando. Hay que ver el Se está ahogando.
Sí.
Sí, ahora es de verdad.
So my mother didn't like this woman so much that the day we went to get married in the court, my mom was supposed to be the witness. My mom deliberately left her ID in the house.
Wow, she gangster.
Wait, you're kidding,
Your
right?
mom
No,
is
my mother.
gangster, you heard?
Gangster.
My mother left her ID in the house, so now we had to scramble. But my stepfather, ended up being the witness to the marriage. He wasn't.
'Cause he had
But my
ID.
mother didn't want her name. She did not want to endorse that
She
marriage.
want nothing to do with
Yo, I
that
could
shit.
just imagine. Ay, mira.
Se me quedó la caída. Era
quedó la
justo.
Esto es imposible, no.
Ya, che, qué vaina, qué vaina.
Ay, I'm
So with that-
Date para allá buscar la
Estamos en tarde.
So with that being said, we get married. We're at the reception. We're dancing our song, right? And I'm dancing and I'm hugging my wife and all this, and then we turn, we're doing a little slow dance and we turn to my mom and I just look at my mom and my mom's like,
No.
Bro.
At the reception.
At the reception, I looked at my mom, and my mom was like so disappointed. And it's funny because the relationship was great before we got married, right? Like before the marriage, everything was good.
Esa estaba buscando los papeles.
Cállate, I'm gonna get to that.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that. No, let me tell you the story. Let me tell you.
Por favor, porque
And I've never told this story till now.
eso está como 20
Thank you,
millones.
because now I look like a saint in front
No,
of
no, 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 no.
No, tú no te salvas, oíste. Tú no te
Listen,
salvas.
listen. She was a good person.
Estaba buena, di la verdad.
She was attractive.
Yeah,
She's
she
attractive.
was-
She's
she was
attractive.
attractive.
She was attractive. Manny, más respeto. That fucker. No, so damn, all of a sudden the viewers jumped up and I started saying the story.
They'd be like, oh my God, I got something about cryptic. Let's go see. That's what happened.
No, and a lot of people you know what's funny? I let her drag my name in the mud. You know, like I never said anything about them. I actually never said anything about their marriage till now, right? This was divorced in 2016, 4 years ago.
Isn't we met her in a birthday party when we were together?
We met her in a birthday. Oh my God!
And now we know who the toxic one was.
Thank you.
Los tóxicos. Espérate. Mira.
Okay. Entonces estamos.
Reintroduction of this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gender Blender. We got Manny. We got the beautiful Jenny, Saint Angelic Pentecostal, Evangelic Jenny. We got the beautiful Karina y tenemos el pegacuerno azaroso, rompecorazones de Cryptic, que me tenía aquí casi, mira, yo casi le puse una bomba en el carro de esta mujer hoy.
Thank
Porque
you.
Cryptic
Wow,
me tenía,
Judy.
pero mira, Cryptic era tú el desgraciado.
Can I clarify?
And now we know.
No, because I want to finish the story.
Do you know how to make rice and beans?
Yes, I do.
Diablo, tú no sirves.
What she's about to tell you is that
No,
we were
that's
broken
all it-
up and
that's
we
all
were
it
trying
takes.
to.
That's all it
That-
takes.
We were broken up. No. We were
no.
trying to fix the relationship.
No.
We were trying to fix. We were broken up at that time.
No.
We were broken up. I'm sticking to my story. I'm
No.
sticking to my story. We were broken up at that time.
No.
So I saw this girl.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Karina.
If she says you weren't broken up and y'all were at this birthday party together, guess what? Y'all weren't broken up.
Hold up.
No.
God.
I need my lifeline. Hold
You
on.
went with her you went with him to that birthday
Yes.
party. Y'all weren't broken up because you don't take
This
people
is
that you broken up
ridiculous.
with to the birthday
We
party.
were working on it. Hold up. I'm trying to get an alibi. Hold up.
No,
I'm calling up. Mira, she's scared. Hold up.
No, we
Who
ain't
you
calling
calling?
all
I'm
your
calling
friends.
somebody. No, we ain't calling nobody.
No.
Jenny's
Hold up. This is
nervous.
gonna get good. Hold up. Damn
They're
it.
not gonna pick up.
Qué bueno.
They're
Que
not
no
gonna
coja
pick
el
up.
teléfono. The voicemail you
Yo.
are trying to reach has been
Noe.
disconnected. Beep.
Yo, hold up.
Hold
Yo,
up. Ladies
Noe,
and
hold
gentlemen,
it.
on the phone we got Noe.
Noe, hold up. Noe, I need you to help me out here. Yo, Noe, can you hear me?
Mentira.
Noe, check it out. When I went to your birthday party, and we're not going to mention her name, when I met my ex-wife at your child's birthday party, was I single?
No, you
Well, hold on, let him answer.
No.
Noe, when I met my ex-wife at your birthday party, was I single?
At the time?
No.
Huh?
Yes.
No, Noe,
Wait,
tráigalo,
let him
pues.
talk. Hold on.
Let him talk.
At the time, yes, he was single.
Okay.
No.
Thank you.
Wait.
That's all I needed. I needed to clarify something on my show.
I need to know whose friend he is.
No, Karina, leave him on the phone. Isn't that he was the one that hooked you up with her?
Yo,
Oh
Noe.
He
my
was the
God.
one
Okay,
that
Noe,
hooked you
Noe.
up with her.
Why did you hook me up with my ex-wife?
Porque ella necesitaba los
Well,
papeles.
so is she. And
Huh?
I figured you guys have a good time fucking each other.
Oh shit! Yo, I'll talk to you later, bro. I'll talk to you later.
Go back.
I gotta get back to the
Thank
show.
you.
Que pase. That's what happens.
Yo, I love you, bro. That's not what I was looking for, but I love you, bro.
Thank you.
Be like, yeah, you guys look like y'all were
You
having
called
a good
the
time.
wrong
He
fucking
said, "I look
person.
like you have a good time fucking each other."
You told the
That is
wrong
literally-
person.
That did not go as planned, man.
He was the one that hooked
That
him up.
solved nothing.
Because he was the one that hooked them up. So,
Wow. And that's the person you called. Mira,
Your
no,
friend.
No vuelva
Lo
a llamar a Noel,
que,
por
lo
favor.
que pasa es que he didn't give him a heads up that this might be
He didn't.
happening.
No, it was
But
just
going
poor
back-
Noel being honest.
Going back to my story. So yes. So where was
we don't
I?
believe nothing you
Yeah,
say.
we don't.
That's it. So
we don't
now I'm
even trust
invalid.
you.
No,
You're
no.
the news blue in this show.
Wow.
That's what's
I'm,
happening.
I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Wow.
Now
No, don't be
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
Yeah.
Look, that was what. That
Why
was.
would you go with your girlfriend to a birthday party and
Yeah,
then
we
go
were
and
not-
marry
Because
some
we
other
were still
chick?
friends. We were
So
trying to
hold
work
on.
it out.
You didn't even try to marry her, bro.
No.
You went. Oh, yo, I'm out. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Gender Blend is closing out. We just shutting down the show for the rest of the night. Thank you for watching.
Cállate que la gente se va ahí. Mentiras. Blue's a liar. We're
He's
not going
lying.
nowhere.
Look, we dropped 4 people.
Look
Thanks
what
for
you
saying
did.
that.
I did not drop 4 people.
Yes, we did.
They
Can't
got
take
no
you
internet in
nowhere.
their
This
house.
is why we don't take you
They're
nowhere.
probably watching us on dial-up. That's what's going on.
So,
Crypto,
AOL.
no me haga hablar.
¿que hablar de
Porque
qué?
Tú no me vas a quedar
We're not
mal.
here for that.
Tú no me vas, no, we're not here, pero tú no me vas a quedar mal delante de la gente.
No, we broke up amicably, but we were not together at that party.
No.
We were not together at that party. I'm
No.
sticking to it.
Please say your part.
I'm
No.
sticking to it.
And what do you just say? What do you say? Do you try to what?
Did you try to marry?
And what was the reason that you divorced your wife?
I was gonna get to
Was it
that.
because of Jenny?
No.
It's what?
Oh shit!
Really?
No.
Really? See, this is why I don't believe in men. This is why they lie. Lies.
If I finish my story, you will know why I divorced my wife.
How you divorced
Okay,
her?
next subject.
Wait. I didn't. Toxic women. No, because that was the point. There was a point. There was a
Karina.
point to this whole toxicity.
Karina, I like this topic.
Yeah, I
Let
like
it
it.
ride.
Wait. There's the whole point
Let
to
it
the
ride.
I
toxicity.
got a problem with this topic because if they start fighting, I'm in the middle.
Hey, Karina, come over here next to me.
If shit starts flying,
fight,
and
I
the
don't
hands
fight.
start going, guess who's
No,
going
we're all in a good place.
Just know that Jenny's gonna call Cryptic later. Tú ves, buen mierda, porque es que yo no creo en hombre. Yo creo un peo de hombre. Tú no me dijiste que tú la dejaste por mí, fue asqueroso.
So long story short,
Uh-huh.
let me finish the
This story
story.
got real long.
For real, because y'all keep interrupting.
And
Blue,
y'all
apágate el
try to
micrófono.
clown me.
So,
Kind of toxic
moving
woman.
forward.
Destroy
So,
a man.
this marriage, literally the next day, turned toxic for me because she was unemployed and I was handling everything in the house. So, you know, I'm the type of person that I've said this before and I don't want to say it again. I don't ask anything from anybody who's with me. I cook, I clean, I do all my shit on my own. She felt a little quote unquote useless. So every time she wanted to do something, I'm like, I'll do it for myself, right? I do it for myself. Oh, you want to do things for yourself just so you could say you don't depend on me. I'm like, first of all, I don't depend on anybody. She gets a job. Everything is cool.
Yeah, but you were very nice. She got the job because
Of me,
whom?
I got
Thank
her.
you.
I got her a job. I pulled some strings and I got her a job at a hospital with a friend of mine. He was a manager at a hospital, and I got her a job with benefits.
Did you get Jenny a job with them?
Anda el culo.
Moving on to the next subject, I'm not
I've
gonna
been
finish the
trying
story.
to do that, but you just keep dragging yourself.
Long
back.
story short, she
You
was
stay
toxic.
friends with ex?
Okay, I've never been affected by a toxic woman, but the only thing that this relationship did to me is that I don't want to get married again. But other than that, a woman has never changed me.
¿Y quieres más de ahí?
No, I don't need a third marriage.
No, yo tú me meto a hombre porque ya todas las situaciones con mujeres ya te han salido mal.
Que tú te vas a meter con hombre, ¿cómo?
Ya métete a hombre.
Tú.
No, tú.
Yo no.
Oye.
No, yo.
No, tú estás conmigo.
Ay, cállate, tú siempre vas dando disparates.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, going on to the
Valkyria aquí y esta novela.
For real, Wally,
Going on
there's
to the next
people.
subject, which we have at hand here, ladies and gentlemen.
Which
is great, which goes with today, with all the amazing people that we have at the table. Can you still be friends
No.
with your with your ex?
Not after this show.
I love you. What are you
I don't know how
talking
friendly
about?
What
they
did you
are.
just say?
I love
Hey, se le fue la luz a la computadora.
El diablo, ¿qué pasó aquí? I say yes. I've been friends with several exes, minus the.
Now, when you say friends, is it like this?
No, acquaintances. She's actually the only ex that I'm really good friends with. I'm not gonna lie, we're friends, but there's nothing there. I've established, and she already knows that once I go out with you and we break up, I don't go back. I told you that, right? Don't I tell everybody that?
Yeah, you did.
I don't go back. Oh, shit.
Hey!
Yeah, let that.
Did Chris ever try to get it back to you? Honestly.
Now that I remember,
Because
because we're still friends.
That's because she got a boyfriend.
But can't you?
No.
I ask you this. Can't you,
like somewhere along the line when the relationship is going good, can't you mistake that for like, oh shit, like maybe we can continue doing this?
Some females think that way.
So you telling me you never thought that about the sexy guy right here?
No.
We've always been clear about that.
We
always been clear
we're
about
very
that.
grown
This
ups
is
about
clearly the biography of Sploo's relation. I mean, God damn.
He's
Rudy's
really dissecting our relationship.
Like, y'all gotta let this go.
He has to let this
Y'all
go.
keep bringing it up.
No!
Nobody's bringing. Well, we're bringing it up now because it's a
Friends with your ex.
Yes,
Let's start
this
with
is an
you,
example.
Yuri.
Yes.
Let's start with you. Yuri.
Depending on how the relationship ended, yes.
Okay.
If there was cheating involved, if there was toxicity involved, no. But if it's an amicable breakup where you both be like, you know what, we can't do this anymore, there's no reason for you not to be friends, right? Because if it didn't work the first time, what's gonna make it work the second time around?
Agreed.
You know what I mean? So we know why we broke up, and those things are still in play because we're still the same people. And not only that, she has her man, and I'm seeing somebody. So even that were the case, you know, life goes on.
Man and the person you're seeing are the same person.
What?
What?
Huh?
Hi, Splu. Manny.
Now going to Karina.
Karina.
Can you still be friends with an ex? Like if you and I break up, right? Are we still gonna be cool? Cause I'm planning to
We
spend
ain't
my
cool
whole life
now,
with
Sploo. We
I'm trying to
ain't
spend-
cool now.
I'm trying to spend the rest of my life with you.
That's
Eh.
a toxic man right there. You see how he said that shit?
Él es loco. Nobody listens
How
to him.
toxic?
It's like demanding wisdom.
Yeah, I'm still on your
together.
sneakers and make you walk barefoot in the street if you not with
Oh,
me.
yeah?
Dude, I can buy new sneakers.
What,
No.
whatever.
I got like 100 pairs of shoes.
I'll steal your debit card and your credit card.
Whatever. Anywho, I am friends with some of my exes,
Yes,
but you really
not
have
all.
to define friends because when you say friends, it's
It's
not
more.
like
It's more of an acquaintance type
it's
thing.
more like if I see you in the street, I'm not gonna stab you.
Do you have them on social media, Facebook, anything like that?
I don't know. No.
Is your Instagram public?
Yes.
They probably follow you.
They may follow me,
But you don't follow
I
back.
don't interact with
You
them.
brought up a good point. Now, to what level, like to what extent?
Like they
are
not
we
friends. Like we calling each
are
other
we-
for Christmas
yeah,
and
It's
happy
an
birthday,
acquaintance.
None of that
It's an
shit.
acquaintance.
It's more like if I see you, I'd be like, hey, how you doing, and keep it moving. There are some that I will never speak to again, because if you disrespect me, that shit is done.
There has
I
to
got
be a
time for
level.
that.
There has to be a level of trust, especially with your other party. Like if you're seeing somebody. Like for example, like she was talking to me about her boyfriend. I'm like, does her boyfriend know we were? Sorry. Does
No, casi le saca tu moco, fue.
and that's what I was doing. I
Tú
always
ves
think,
porque que yo no quiero que estoy en el medio.
no, like I had asked her like,
Está loco por tocarla.
Solo ven con que
sigue
me-
ahí.
Yo voy a poner mi mano aquí.
No, it comes to a level of trust when you have friends, when you're friends with an ex. First of all, your significant other needs to know about this person. Like if you're in constant communication with this person, you need to know. It's like when she got in the car with me, she was talking to me about her boyfriend and her business stuff. I'm like, does your boyfriend know we went out? Like, does he know I'm your ex? He's like, yeah. So he doesn't have a problem with you being in a car with me or going. He's like, no.
Lo que tú no sabes que el novio de ella la dejó antes de venir para el show.
Ande el diablo. And the same thing, the person I'm with, I'm like, yeah, Jennifer's my ex. She's coming to the show.
También te votaron.
Y a mí también me botaron. Tú no ves que te desamparado. Ahorita pierdo 10 libras. No, but seriously, it's all about the trust and the boundaries and understanding. It takes a special type of mentality, a mature mentality, to actually be friends, acquaintance, whatever you want to call it, with an ex person, with an ex.
I think it takes a lot.
It takes a lot. And you have to make sure that, you communicate. It's communication, period.
Hey,
And let it be known that there's nothing there.
Jenny, I mean, we already know your answer.
Jennifer.
I'm
friends with
friends with all my ex.
With
Well,
all of your exes?
not all of them. Like about.
That's great. Now, I'll ask both of y'all. Are y'all still friends with an ex que le pegaron cuerno?
¿Que le pegó con a quién?
A ustedes.
No, hell no. No.
I'm
That's
forced to be friends with one.
That's disrespectful.
Wow.
Yeah, he's forced. I
Okay,
mean,
but
that's a
I'm sorry.
different story.
Yeah, that's true.
We're not going to get into details.
Right,
Please.
right.
We had enough of a cryptic.
Fuck.
Yes,
life
please.
story.
Thank you. How
You know
did it?
what?
How
That's
did?
the one you need to bring on the show.
No,
No.
All right?
because
You
they're gonna say her that, and then I'm really gonna get hit.
Actually, you're gonna hit her.
Le vamos entre los tres.
Any.
Somebody's saying that the show keeps freezing. Check your internet because I'm monitoring the show and I think we're good on this side.
I just want to
Gente
say
está usando dial-up.
that Clara wants to say
Claro,
that you
dime.
haven't met any of the family, so you can't have no relationship with Karina.
And that's Clara.
Who's Clara?
Don't worry, the one that just told you off.
Clara, you could join the team too, baby girl.
Pero
él todo lo va por donde no es.
Manny,
Jenny.
Please.
we got-
Manny, let's.
Manny. Manny, señores, Manny anda lindo. I don't know if it's the pink shirt.
That flamingo shirt.
If it's the smile, I don't know if he got a good Manny's mad today. But
Well, I got a great Manny's man.
Yo, Manny
I
anda
might
lindo.
just even cry up because of the mad.
Please stop upsetting
because of the
Manny.
madness that I'm gonna bring.
Háblame, Manny. ¿Tú crees que un ex, tú puedes ser amigo con un ex tuyo?
Why?
Uno de esos hombres que tú estabas antes.
Oye, pero
How
like,
is it freezing?
I don't know.
Guys, how is it? Hold on, I want to talk to the chat real quick. Guys, how is it freezing? Let me know because I'm monitoring the. Have you guys frozen on your screens?
Not the screen, but it'll, like, I don't even know how to explain it.
Can somebody explain what you guys mean by freezing? See, thank you. Leela hasn't frozen for Leela. Okay, thank you guys. I mean, we're gonna pause real quick because we're trying to make sure that the
We're
show.
gonna get into a break in a few, so let's just finish this.
Yeah,
topic.
but guys, if your screen is freezing, let us know. So far, 2 people have said their screen is freezing, but anyway, keep it going because again, I haven't seen anything freeze on my end. So Manny, keep going. I'm sorry about that. I just want to make sure we're getting a good show.
They asked me a question, and my answer is why.
Huh? Why what?
Why do I want to be friends with my ex?
I don't know. That's what I said.
They're
I'm
my
only
ex.
friends 'cause they keep
they're-
trying to be
no,
my friend.
No, I try to be as cordial and as civil as possible.
Yeah.
But as far as being a friend, you're my ex for a reason. I don't need to be friends with you.
You've never had an amicable breakup with anybody?
I have, but I've cut it off. I've tried to cut it off completely, and they call, "Oh, hi, how you doing? Long time no see." Click.
Oh, but see, that's not being a friend. That's them trying to get back with you.
I just don't.
Is it really
no,
them
no,
trying to
but
get back with
this
you?
is the thing. This is the thing.
It
about
is when they say you look nice.
You
Yeah,
said-
how you been?
wait a
That's either when they hit you up. Sorry, when they hit you up 2-3 years later, either they want to get back with you or sell you Herbalife. That's what they do. They either want to sell you Herbalife or get back with you when they hit you with the what you doing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
did she try to sell you Herbalife?
No.
Do you want some Herbalife?
She
Amway.
want to change your life. Amway.
Amway. Algo eh.
No, but seriously, the reason there's a reason why you're my ex. There's a reason. It could be amicable, whatever, or whatever. If you're my ex, there's really nothing to talk about. There's nothing really to reminisce about. Oh, you remember the time when we went to such and such? Yeah, you remember the time when you cheated on me? Remember the time when you
Oh,
broke
but
my
she
heart?
cheated on you.
No, but I'm just using that as an example.
Oh. Like I said, I'm not friends with anybody who's cheated on me.
You know, I don't.
Minus one.
I try to be as respectful. What happened?
You caught that, right?
What?
Blue caught what I said.
Well, let me know what happened.
I was just reading the chat.
Oh,
I was reading the chat.
anyways,
No.
I mean
my
that's
boy.
just my opinion. If we broke up for A, B, or C, I don't really. There's no reason for me to like continue to have a relationship. You can call me. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Okay, good. Bye. But just keep it at that. Because if you break my heart, there's no reason for me to be your friend. For what? As every single time I speak to you, I'm gonna think about, coño, esta tipa me hizo esto, me hizo lo otro, or we broke up for this or that. I don't really need that stress. I have enough stress as it is to be reliving the past.
So
Yo, a lot of people saying that
It's
the
freezing.
shit is freezing.
Somebody said we should call the podcast Frozen.
Yeah, somebody just said it.
but out of all this,
We could be
I
frozen.
trust Leela girl. Leela says that the internet has not frozen.
Yo, Lila girl said, send me your MAC address.
I will hook you up.
LMP, y'all slacking right now.
It ain't us. No, it's not us. She's telling the chat that she'll hook him up.
Oh.
Leela said,
What's up? Shit. Nosotros somos los que estamos sufriendo aquí.
you know what I'm gonna do, guys? Talk real quick. I am gonna monitor. Yeah.
Exactly.
Anyway, let's keep it going. Like I said, I haven't seen a problem on our end. The stream looks perfect. What does the stream quality say on the Mac?
Screen quality right now is at H.264 recording starting local in the 840.
The stream. It should tell you perfect streaming.
Man, I don't know what you want me to read.
Anyway, we'll check that out later on. But moving forward, friends with benefits.
Friends with benefits. What kind of benefits are we talking? Are we talking health benefits? Are we talking vision? Are we talking life
Couponing,
benefits?
couponing, EBT.
Couponing? Your whole penis just... your whole penis just...
Friends with benefits.
It just grazed
Friends
into
with
my
benefits.
Well, it says perfect streaming. We're gonna take a quick commercial break. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Sploo, run that commercial real quick, and we're going to come back with Friends with Benefits. Can you be friends with benefits? And we'll try to figure out what the fuck is going on with this frozen internet, which we are not experiencing, but some people are. Sploo.
Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, your boy SPLOU taking you out.
Hey guys, is everybody ready to order?
Yes.
Yes.
Order whatever you want. Harlem Wine Room got the best food in
I get
Hamilton
whatever I want
Heights.
to.
You can get what's on the menu.
Whatever you want.
Okay.
So I want the Harlem skirt steak.
Okay, good
And
choice.
for appetizers, the artisanal cheese board.
That sounds good.
Oh my God, that steak sounds so good.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna have the Harlem skirt
No,
steak.
she's gonna have some french fries.
But I want steak.
No, mami, listen. Oye, unas alturas de papa, eso cae bacano. Unas alturas de papa con un vasito de agua.
No.
Oye,
I want steak.
Mami, mira. En debe de comer eso, porque tú no comemos una ensaladita. Mira esa ensalada que
I'm
buena
sorry.
se ve.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? You're gonna call me
Es lo
fat?
que estoy diciendo. Que
No,
tú
I don't want a salad. I want steak.
The
Why?
wine that I want to drink is Moscato.
No, you want some Moscato?
Wow, yo no quiero mosquito en ninguno de mis tragos, por favor.
Why would we come
Lo
to
que
the
yo te
wine
estoy
room and
diciendo
get
es que uno
water?
puede dar con las alturas de papa,
This
con
is
agua.
exactly why I don't go nowhere with you. I'm done. I'm so.
Yeah, no, this is nice.
Maybe 5.
It's like a cigar museum.
And they're so nice. They have Nicaragua, Dominican, Cuban, house blends. Oh,
Yeah,
and they come in like all the time.
Ay, Dios mío. Entonces ya yo he gastado 2 cheques en esta mujer. Ahora ella quiere fumar cigarro fino y de buena calidad. ¡Qué bien! Ese, ¿qué te gusta? Tú no querías mujeres finas. Coge mujeres finas ahí. ¿Y no te gusta este? ¡Wow! Mira, $13.99. ¡Wow! Mira, con letra china. Muchacha.
I'm gonna have the best cigar in the house.
Yes.
A house blend.
All right. That's not Kevin Hart. That's this guy.
That's McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey.
Oh.
Anyway, Cole, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, good.
So, friends with benefits. Can you sleep with your friend and keep it just as a sexual relationship? Sploo needs to drink for this one, apparently.
No.
Bueno, yo tengo una opinión de esto. Yo lo que creo es que hay gente que de a dónde nació, my theory of de a dónde nació Friends with Benefits. Yo creo que hay gente, honestamente, que se dividen.
What?
I have no idea what he's saying.
Because he's not speaking English, right?
Oh, okay.
Like not even
Ah.
in Spanish.
Let me
Like,
turn my English. I'm sorry,
it's
I
not
haven't
even that.
refilled.
It's like you haven't made
I
any.
just refilled my English speaking card. So,
He refilled this card, yes.
Alright, so this is where I feel like Friends with Benefits was born from, right? I feel like a man and a woman had great sexual chemistry, but there was a lot of things that wasn't connecting with them. They probably couldn't have a regular conversation. They probably couldn't stand each other. But the sexual chemistry, which is something that happens a lot, the sexual chemistry actually keeps people together. Which, to come back to what we were talking about earlier, which is what I believe keeps a lot of times people in toxic relationships. Not all the times.
Being digmatized or pussy whipped?
Or pussy whipped. It can happen. It can happen. Dude, cause you know this is the problem. You never heard of a man like be arguing and then a woman start like, let's say, giving him a blowjob, and he'd be like, "Váyase de ahí con su mamadera de huevo. Yo estoy tratando I'm trying to bring up a point here." Like we weak. Like we start getting a blowjob in the middle of a point, we gonna forget and we gonna go with it. Now women, they stick a little bit more to it, right? They'll be mad and they won't give us pussy forever. The door just opened by itself. Aquí hay muerto. Yo me voy de aquí. But no. Seriously.
Manny Lockett.
So I personally feel like that's where Friends with Benefits came from. Sometimes it might be just friends that are just like cool and they had sex that one time and it's like, coño, mira, tú me la sacaste bacanamente, yo, tú sabes, me gustó bregar con lo tuyo. Let's stay friends, pero de vez en cuando ven, pártame la espalda y vamos a seguir adelante por ahí.
This is the thing, though. Like, I did the Friends with Benefits during my single phase. It was a good relationship, but she moved to California, so that ended that. I tried doing it a second time with somebody else, and feelings got involved, not by me,
But by the female.
but by the female. So this is what actually happened. I was working at the airport at TSA. Yes, I hate saying where I work, but I actually said where I work. But fuck it, I was working at the airport, and this person was in the same class as I was. I don't work for them anymore anyway. But I was in the same class as her, training class. We became friends, and it became a friends with benefits thing, right? We ended it. You know, I don't like to shit where I eat. I let her know, listen, let's be friends, blah, blah, blah. She writes me a 4-page letter. I told you this, a 4-page letter.
Tú te sabes toda la vuelta de él.
I told her the story. That's why.
I can tell.
She wrote a 4-page letter back and forth. This was back in 2004. I wrote a back and forth on how I was a good guy, how I could have been a good stepfather for her daughter. Mind you, I'm like 23, 24. I'm like, I want no kids. I want to, like, what are you talking about? She had a kid already, but I was young. I was 23.
Te gusta como las mujeres con muchachos, eh?
Bro, after 25, that's all there is out there. Who are you kidding?
Pretty much.
So I had broken it off.
Facts.
I had broken it off, and she knew it was strictly a sexual thing. But when I started dating my daughter's mother, who happened to work at the airport, she would bring me food and everything to where I work. She was at a different checkpoint. She would come to my checkpoint with food and lunch, and she would do this in front of my daughter's mother who I was getting to know. So it became a little obsessive and weird. She would call me all the time. She would hit me up on the Nextel. Remember Nextels back then? So I ended up blocking her. You know, and it just became real fucking weird. I blocked her before there was ever any blocking on like social media. Because back then it was MySpace. Did you block people on MySpace back in the day?
I think I got blocked a few times.
No, but
I wonder why.
I
I used to send my dick all the time.
So you
it's a
started that
problem.
shit.
But friends with benefits is a problem if feenies get involved. Now, if it's strictly sexual, if both of y'all are nymphos and y'all just want to get your nut off, go for it. But that shit,
But if you're giving that person something that their significant other's not giving them, then that's gonna be a
what do
problem.
you mean significant? I hope they're single if you have friends with benefits.
Now,
No, not necessarily. It could be, you know.
Now,
Nah, I don't fuck with that.
I got a question. Maybe y'all can fill in the blanks for me, right? Do people start off as friends with benefits, or do friends with benefits branch off like a relationship that didn't work
It starts.
out?
I think it starts off with friends with benefits
It
because
starts
that
off.
because that's
No,
what-
I think it starts with friends first. What do you think? You have to be friends. What do you think?
I'm
Like,
looking at Carlos.
we talking, yeah.
Nosotros los hombres se lo metemos a una chiva. Si está-
We know.
Tú se lo meto una chiva.
Pero ustedes las mujeres son las del control.
Oye, te va a quedar con la botella,
This is
bartender.
this
Pero
is
Jesús
I think friends with benefits, if it's real friends with benefits and there's no blurred confusions.
example, like you and I.
Bueno, Karina.
And said if she starts off with friends with benefits, she's a thought. I don't agree with
What's
that.
a
Nah,
thought?
nah.
Agree with that?
Nah, I don't agree.
He said a dot, but I think he meant a thought.
She a dot.
He said it
probably,
again.
He probably meant a dot.
Oh,
but he
a different person.
He probably
Anyway.
missing the T and the H. And
He's missing the whole.
I mean, I think it depends on like the chemistry. Like when you first meet that person, when you first meet off that, when you meet that person and you kick it off, you're not necessarily friends. You're getting to know that person, you know. And as time goes on and you start smashing and whatever, it could turn into friends and friends.
Bueno, la mujer que yo se lo meta es mi esposa.
Ay, Virgen de la Altagracia, se ha casado como 500,000
Karina,
veces.
Diablos, he got like how many wives, bro?
Anyway, as I
Uh-huh.
was saying,
Uh-huh.
friends with benefits, in order for it to be friends with benefits, have to start out as friends with
Yes.
benefits. You basically say,
So you can't be friends at all?
You can be friends, obviously.
There's
You
no-
can't
But he
be
said start off as
Well,
friends
that's
with
what I'm
benefits.
saying. But not
You
necessarily.
don't start out from a relationship and then become friends.
Oh,
with
no, you can't do
benefits. That doesn't make sense. Because if you're in a relationship, if you're dating and she's your girlfriend, you can't just be like, you know what? I don't want to be your girlfriend no more, but we can have sex. That's stupid.
Now, Jenny brought up a point earlier. She said she knows somebody who started off as friends with benefits and what they're married now.
When did I
mother
said
know
that?
already?
Oh, but see, that's I'm not gonna bring that
See,
up.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, she don't want to talk about it.
No,
Drop
then-
it.
Alright,
The
so
reason
things can actually start off as like friends with benefits. Now, do you think you could go to?
Let's hear from the chat. If you guys in the chat, please feel welcome to
Yo, I
join
want to
this
read
conversation.
something. I want to read something.
We're
from the
gonna
chat.
we're gonna read your comments. So comment in the chat. Friends with benefits. Can it be done in this generation?
Can I read something?
Read something.
Who's Lila girl?
Yeah, Lila girl, you
That's
off the
Delilah.
hook.
That's a friend of mine.
Yo,
She's
said,
my friend.
She said, you look good, I look good, let's bump
Delilah
uglies.
está loca por comerte un pedazo a ti. Eso es lo que tú no sabes. Delilah está... Delilah está tirando toda la puya. Christy's like, I said, Christy, a ti te gustan todas las mujeres con muchachos. She wrote, I don't have kids.
I peeped that.
Yeah.
Estamos aquí,
Yo
venga.
lo que no.
You hear that, Lila?
I'm on my
La
business.
tigre le está tirando toda la puya. Oye, India la tigre. Le ha tirado
I don't-
13,000 flechas a Christy.
I really don't want to like say much because
Keep him anonymous.
I'm the type of person that I don't go with friends with benefits.
I did it when I was young.
First of all, because I'm like
Still young, baby.
It
I'm still
absolutely
your friend with
backfired.
I'm a very like an emotional person. When I say emotional, I'm not talking about crying or anything. Like when I love, and he knows that, like
You love hard.
I know.
You
I
love
love
hard.
hard. You know.
Please. Let's pretend that you people have never met. Okay? Awkward. For the benefit of tonight.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But no, like seriously, like I can. If I'm gonna be with you and I'm opening my legs to you, is because I have feelings and everything involved. And
She's
I'm
not about that life, people.
I'm not.
Focus.
Tú no di que, oh, wow.
I fall in love easily. I fall in
It's
love
not
easily.
because-
I
It's
do
not
too,
only
but
that.
it's either I'm in love
It's
or
not
I,
only
I
that.
don't, I'm not.
It's not, but
Like, there's
and
no-
not only that, I'm not gonna say fall in love because that's a little bit premature, but I tend to catch feelings quickly.
Te enamora.
Josie.
He's a romantic.
And the
Me
reason,
too.
No, and the
Oh,
reason
fine.
and the reason being is because of
Bella Splu, we
Wow. We know.
Well, yeah.
We know.
know. We.
Ladies and gentlemen,
No.
critic, hey.
Oh, by the way, guys, real quick. Splu wants to do some stand-up comedy towards the end of the show. Do you guys want to see Splu doing some stand-up?
Y ese involucre.
sitting down.
¿Y cómo ustedes me involucraron en esa vuelta?
Tú dijiste que tú ibas a hacer stand-up.
Cuando yo dije.
Do you guys want to see Splu do stand-up?
Everybody-
Say yes on the chat. We'll have
Everybody-
Splu do some stand-up.
No, mi gente, quédense tranquila ahí en su casa.
Anyway.
Go for it.
So,
No,
back to
I
what we were
Ustedes
saying.
están como
I
bien,
can't.
bien all overs.
I'm not the type.
So you can't have friends with benefits.
Nope.
Nah, I couldn't have it.
It
either.
gets
Don't
complicated.
don't be using the show to be asking her questions you want to ask her. You heard?
I'm not asking any
Okay,
questions I
alright,
don't want to
don't
ask.
It gets complicated.
Chris,
It does.
So you don't want to be friends with benefits with me, huh? That's what you're saying?
Negativo. Splu, you already got
No.
people that want to see you do some stand-up?
I haven't said.
Well, listen, we'll laugh even if the joke sucks, so relax.
Exactly.
Not me.
I need,
I ain't laughing at no corny jokes.
I need y'all to help me. I need y'all to help me, cause yeah.
Yeah.
But next subject, right? So Manny, I see you got a haircut.
Diablo, yo, I just peeped that. You got a haircut. ¿Qué le pasó a la
New
greña?
style, new haircut. You must be getting
That
some new
subject
haircut.
was not on my list.
We talking about Manny getting some new haircut?
What's he getting?
Oh, well.
What am I getting? What am I getting?
So, COVID vaccine.
COVID vaccine. Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm not taking the first round.
Oh, wait. We didn't take the vote. We had to take the vote. Manny, friends with benefits, yes or no? Would you do it?
No.
Jennifer said no. Karina,
Nope.
would you ever do friends with benefits?
I've been there. I ain't doing that shit no more.
Been there, not doing it anymore. We already know your answer, man.
no,
You got.
first of all,
you
I'm
got-
done with that shit because I am in love.
You
Oh
Oh!
my god, that's so
Oh
cute.
my
Oh
God!
my god.
You're off the hook.
Thank God.
No, I'm in love with Karina.
Oh
Like,
shit!
why do you keep doing that?
Because I'm in love with you.
No, you're
Y
not. You
por
don't know.
amor
the way it said, baby.
se han entregado los hombres.
So I would
La
not
faz de la
personally.
tierra.
I would
90
not
when he
be.
said that because-
I would not be taking the first round of COVID vaccines.
Me
I'm not
neither.
doing.
I
it.
am nobody's guinea pig.
Me neither.
Y'all talking shit.
Are you
I
gonna
am
do
not
it?
taking a
If it's
goddamn
mandated,
shot.
if it's
You can't
mandated,
come
would
back
you
to
do it?
work until you get that COVID. Y'all gonna be like, hey,
Nah.
aquí ven. Dale.
Nah.
That's not how vaccines
No,
work.
nobody-
Listen, I don't even get the new Xbox. I
Thank
don't even
you.
get the first round of
Thank you.
Xboxes.
That's my thing. I don't even get the phone.
Yo.
The phone when it comes out. I wait
Exactly.
till
You
the
wait
second
till the
batch.
second round
Because
of
you want to
phones.
make sure other glitches get fixed.
Facts.
So all that people
Facts.
are gonna drop dead. I'll be like, are you fixing that yet?
So
I'm
what, yo,
next.
mira, what if they give you the COVID vaccine? Después no se te para, loco. That's a side effect.
First of all, y'all talking shit again. All of y'all. Everybody in this table is talking shit.
How we talking
Ain't nobody
shit?
talking
Because
shit over
I
here.
know damn well.
No.
Once
Yo
Alright,
no.
first of all,
Nope.
look, this is how
I don't even take the
Hold
flu
on,
shot.
yo, time out.
Let me tell you how I know all of y'all will give
I'm not.
the first vaccine.
I'm not.
If they tell y'all, in order for y'all to have your kids back in school for the whole year again, give your
I
kid the
know,
COVID-19.
Nope.
Mira cómo está todo el mundo. Hey,
Nope.
Doctor Tío, hey.
Hold that thought.
No.
I want to shout out I Can Fuck With You, Jamie on the page. He's been on since the beginning. Sorry I haven't shouted you out yet. I Can Fuck With You, that's my boy. Check them out on I Can Fuck With You.
Shout out to my mom. My mom is on the chat.
Oh, your mom's on the chat?
My mom is
Doña, ven a buscar este muchacho.
Ay, qué bueno.
Who's your mom? Who's
Ay,
your mom?
yo tengo-
Who's your mom?
La suegra.
Lucía, venga a buscar a su hijo. Lucía, come get your son,
Tantas
please.
cosas que yo tengo que decirle a esa señora.
Shout out to my little sister Jula. I fucks with you. Esa es la que me presta dinero.
Lucía, venga a buscar al hijo suyo que yo le pago el taxi, por favor.
Blue, ella está buena, la hermana tuya.
Mira, man,
Mira.
Oye al otro.
El marido de esa mujer mide 6'10". Una manopla de ese tigre.
Tú, por eso que a ti te pasan las cosas que te
Por
pasan.
eso que después te dije, I am so sensitive. Es que tú eres un
razón,
freco.
tienes
Pero
razón.
mira, la hermanita mía se parece a mí, so imagínate. Buenísima está la tigra.
No,
Olvídate.
deja esa vaina, deja esa
Me
vaina.
dio náusea.
Oye, si se parece a Splu, a una lacra.
Yo
¿no?
lo
Ay,
dudo que ella
mamá.
se parezca a
¿Tú te imaginas?
Yo
Yo
lo
soy-
dudo.
¿Tú te imaginas
Yo lo
a Splu
dudo.
con makeup?
Ay, no.
No diga que esa niña se
Mi
parece a
hermanita es
ti.
una máquina.
Pero no diga que se parece
No
a
es
ti.
verdad que tu madre no parió 2 plus. Eso.
No, mira,
Dios, God has to
Yo
love her.
decía que yo era mellizo. Es más,
Socorro, Dios mío.
gente caminando la tierra todavía pensando que yo y mi hermana somos mellizos.
Yo tengo ese problema con mi hermano, pero él es medio feo.
No, yo soy el feo. La hermana mía es la linda.
Ojalá que él no me
Oye,
haya
yo soy
oído.
el lindo. Yo estoy buenísimo.
You imagine Splu with makeup? No.
That should be hysterical.
Oh my God.
You know what's crazy? That
Yeah,
I
it
actually
would.
was picturing him like right now, like lipstick.
Like a girl?
Yeah.
Like with
It doesn't take much to picture Splu like a girl.
Yeah.
Yes,
So, the COVID vaccine, Manny, moving along.
I'm nobody's guinea pig. I'm sorry.
I will not do it.
Like I said, I ain't doing it first.
I ain't doing that shit either.
Let
Splu
somebody
looks
else-
like he's doing the fucking
Splu's
COVID.
gonna test it for the rest of us. Thank you, Splu.
Thank you.
I
Thank
am
you.
doing it.
We know.
Yo me meto hasta el dedo a veces si me dejan.
Oh Lord.
Why did the parole officer require it?
Nah.
Pase buena
Christ.
noche.
I think the parole board requires a COVID vaccine.
Pase buena
I'm
noche.
not on parole until my next court date.
Oye, until his next court date.
All right?
No,
no,
you
no,
remember
no.
what he said? He's not on parole because the courts
No,
are
no,
closed,
no,
right?
Courts are closed, so I don't even know if I'll be on parole.
So he good.
All right, so until next year, hablamos en next year, nigga.
Cuando abran la corte,
Cuando habla la corte.
that's another topic.
Cuando ustedes no me vean por un par de semanas, y be like, bueno, ya saben.
I guess the courts are open because
Put two and two together.
Put two and two together.
So, COVID vaccines. I think they're gonna be required for schools. My daughter's not taking that shit.
See,
That's bullshit because
okay.
if they've allowed other kids to go to school without the important ones like
But it's not-
measles,
Especially the
That's-
Jewish people that don't wear that
Pero que
shit.
no lo han hecho
they go to their own
todavía.
school system.
No lo
They
han
got private
puesto todavía. Okay, first of all, ellos I know that is a New York City Board of Education
Mandate.
mandate for kids to have their flu shot. And I understand that there's some parents that don't agree with that.
I wouldn't take
But
that
they
shit.
are forced to. Now, there's something that I learned recently. Do you know that if you join, let's say, a certain type of religion that doesn't agree or doesn't go with the normalities,
You can get a letter.
you can get the letter from your religion, from your pastor, or whatever the case is, and
You're
bring it
not
to your
gonna
school.
tell
and
them.
say,
How do you think we ended up with the anti-vaxxers? That's how they get away with it.
That is crazy.
It is.
So you telling me,
Dude,
that-
people can
okay,
identify as cats in this
Okay,
country.
so you're telling me now.
Identify as whatever they want.
So now, what I'm understanding from this, and everybody stop me if I'm wrong. What I'm understanding is, if the COVID-19 vaccination becomes a mandatory thing, where, you know, at the end of the day, kids, even adults, they can have the COVID-19, and I speak for myself. You can have it and not have a damn symptom, bro. Tú puedes andar tranquilito, normal, alante la gente, y nadie va a saber que tú lo tienes, y tú lo tenías 2 days ago. Tenía una fiebre tú de 115 muriéndote. ¿Tú me entiendes?
Cats,
So,
yeah.
what is it going to give that kids come to school and now they're going to infect your kid? You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason. Because al final del día está bien la vaccination. La gente se hace el flu shot y a las 2 semanas todavía está enfermo. Because the whole, I don't know, I can't get that in depth because I'm not that knowledgeable in it. But from what I've heard, is that the flu shot is the flu.
No, that's true. It's the
No.
actual virus. It's
Yes.
a lower grade
The
of the virus.
reason why
They're
some
literally
people-
giving you the virus.
So is that what they're gonna do with the COVID-19?
Yes.
Yes.
O sea,
That's what
tú no-
vaccines are.
Si yo no la he tenido, o si el hijo mío no la ha
They're
tenido,
gonna
no
they're
tiene
gonna
que obligar.
inject you with COVID.
But it's
yes.
an inactive virus. It's not a live virus. It's basically because your body receives the virus, it creates antibodies and you can't get it. The reason people still get the flu after a flu shot is because there's many different types of flu. They give you 1 or 2 in your vaccine and you might get 3 or the number 3 or number 5. So it is what it is. The COVID, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. I don't trust this government anyway. I'm not taking
now,
it.
I don't
I'm
take
asking
no
y'all
vaccines.
at the table, Cryptic, will you take the COVID-19?
No.
Karina?
No, I already said I'm taking it after
Nope.
Well, Lila girl said, "Why would I take the COVID vaccine if I got Vicks Vapor Rub in the house?"
That cures everything.
Well, that is true. Mi mamá,
That
mi
cures
mamá
everything.
mezcla
Con eso fue
todo.
que te curaron.
No, mi mamá me hizo un
There's
test
not
de
enough
Ávila.
Vicks for that problem.
¿Por qué?
Eh? What?
Karina, mira, ya tú y yo estamos casados.
Cállate.
Oye, ella está.
Saluda a la suegra ahí que ella está esperándote. Mami, esa es Karina, la que yo te estaba hablando, la que te dije que me
shit.
asocié. Mírala ahí, la que está mal peinada. La que-
Pero yo me arreglé antes de
Hoy,
venir.
hoy es un mal día, mami. Pero
Estaba
no mames,
lloviendo.
Ella tiene el pelo hecho y vaina.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, we're gonna take a quick 1-minute commercial break.
Pa' que Flu
Oh,
se
actually,
calle.
wait a minute. We didn't touch on homeschooling. Hey, hold on a second. Yes, homeschooling. You have a story about homeschooling.
Yo, but
Go ahead.
let me tell you something.
Dale.
She's gonna tell you her story. Get on the mic.
This homeschooling stuff is just too stressful. But I was kind of laughing this morning because my son was sitting
El hijo
in
mío
his
también.
bed.
That's always gonna be my son.
Ay, coño. Ay,
He
Dios
was-
mío,
He was sitting in his bed and he have his headphones and he's with the laptop, whatever. The math teacher came and told him, "Oh, Zuriel, that is so disrespectful. Why are you sitting in the bed? You cannot do that." The next time, mind you, he's wearing like a V-neck a white t-shirt, like a V-neck. You're supposed to have your uniform on. You need to have respect for the rest of the students. And he goes like this. I'm like, "Papi, what's the matter?" He goes, "Listen to it." So he takes the headphones off. And I can hear the teachers and all this shit. I'm like, what the fuck? What about if we don't have nothing else to sit you on? It's a problem now. So basically what they're trying to say is that even if you in the house, you have to wear the uniforms. And you have to be
I agree.
sitting in a fucking desk. I don't mind about that because I did put his
Okay.
uniform this morning. No, I'm agree with that. But the part that I didn't like is that he told my son, "Oh, Surreal, you already start with a bad foot with me, like in my class."
They take
What
things
the
and just
fuck?
blow it out of
No,
proportion.
Like our teachers, guys in the chat, and those of you whose kids are in homeschool, are teachers getting out of hand with how they could control you in your own house?
Tampoco
Like,
You
come
have to
on.
remember,
Okay.
Go ahead, let Karina speak. Hold on. Hold on.
Dale.
just because you're at home doesn't mean you're not in school.
We understand that.
You wouldn't send your kids to school in pajamas because he's more comfortable that way.
But we
Entiendo,
And
Karina.
it's like, okay, it's like the adults who do Zoom. If you're having a meeting with one of the CEOs of your company, you do not show up on the Zoom with rollers in your hair and your bathrobe.
That's
You
different.
don't do that.
That's
It's
different.
the same thing. We
Okay.
are training
But I have
our
a point,
children.
because wait, hold on. She
We
was
are training our children for the
But this is
real
the point.
world. In the real world, you have to show respect for where you are.
Yeah, but you
not
But wait, hold on.
do it
She was
that
telling
way.
me. She was telling me this in the car on the way over here
But
in
you
the
don't
car.
do it that way, especially the first day that is only 5 kids in the Zoom.
She was telling me the story in the car, and she did bring up a good point. What if that's the only place that he has to sit that's
Exactly.
comfortable in the house?
Thank you.
So the teacher is embarrassing him in
Well,
front
maybe,
of the other
maybe
students.
he shouldn't have done that on the Zoom. He could have called the mom. That's fine.
No, I was like-
but I do
I
think
was
that you
literally
need to
coming
keep
to
the
the-
same structure
the
because it's
laptop.
bad enough that they've
'Cause I
lost
was
so
this
much.
close.
We understand the structure
I'm
part.
gonna send an email. I'm gonna say because at the end of the day, they need to be how can you say? Ellos tienen que ser un poquito más sensible because we're in a situation that, like you said, it's true. They're not in school, they're at home. And first of all, at the beginning of all this shit, the first thing they said was like, pick a corner that your kids are comfortable on so they can be focused in the class. What about if that's the most comfortable spot for my son, which, let me tell you right now, he don't even like the online courses. He don't like it at all. He don't like that shit. He likes to go to the classroom. But this is the only spot that he feels comfortable and he's able to focus. And this guy, the teacher is telling me, oh, the kid needs to be moved to another spot. What if that's the only spot I have in my house?
Lila girl said put him in the toilet next time.
No, I am. No. Seriously, I was gonna do that, and I'm gonna send him an email because I feel the first day of class, especially, you don't approach a kid like that. We're going through a lot of shit right now.
Do you think that these teachers are frustrated themselves and they're projecting it onto the students?
They are.
You know,
They
I
are.
have a
Then
friend.
don't be a teacher
I have
then.
a friend that's a teacher, and I asked her, like, you know, how difficult is the new structure? And she was like, bro, it's difficult because not only are we doing everything that, like, everything they learned as to be a teacher, everything that they've been practicing for years, all these exercises that they've developed to dealing with children personally, now they have to develop new ways to be able to deal with children remotely. Now they have to deal with ways, because this conversation obviously was held before kids are.
Yeah.
Because I know there's schools now they're doing like 2 days remotely, 3 days.
Yeah.
In school.
I'm sorry. Somebody says, I'm sorry, because I'm very passionate about this.
Dale.
I'm very passionate about this. Somebody says you can't change the structure because they are at home. I agree with that. But at the same time, when you're going through the situation that we're going through with all this shit, everybody frustrated already at home with the kids. Mind you, you cannot even go to work because they're getting school at home. It's not only that, it's just every kid is different. There are kids that they happy to be at home taking classes. Others, like my child, he got depressed through the whole situation because he was crying, missing his teachers, missing his friends, to the point that when they gathered together at one point, he was crying seeing his teacher. He was literally crying because every kid is different. Some kids learn just by listening. Others learn by touching. Others learn like Judy's. He used to just sit down in the chair in school and already he knew the whole shit. Me, I used to bring my whole books. Everybody's different. It's not changing the structure,
my thing is,
but at the same time,
when you guys,
do want to make my son feel comfortable so he can be able to focus, because at the end of the day, if he's slack, it's going to look bad on me. They're going to say, oh, pues si se quemó y no pasó el chamaquito, fue culpa de la mamá porque no estaba encima de él.
But
and that's not
my
the
question
case.
is there a real structure? Like, what's the structure? Like, this is
Make sure they pay attention.
unless they email you a structure on how to. First of all, did you get any instructions on what the classroom rules are?
What they said was, make sure you find a spot that the kids feel comfortable so he can be able to focus while we're doing the Zoom class.
And that was it.
That was it.
So you see what I'm saying? This is the thing.
What were their instructions on
That's the
on
only
dress
instruction.
code?
That's the only. What's
No,
the
they
dress
said
code?
they can use the uniform because they don't want no competition between the kids. Maybe one wearing something.
Right. That's what
And
uniforms were intended
that's
for.
understandable. He went to his uniform this morning. But at the end of the day, like, you're not going to feel my son uncomfortable even in his own house. That's crazy.
I
I'm
agree.
not gonna
I agree with
tolerate that.
little
Yeah.
girl. She said, report that teacher and explain how he made your son feel by making him an example for the whole class. I agree.
Yeah.
Because there's certain structures. I get it, but on the first day,
Sí, porque es
why
diferente.
so aggressive?
Email the parent.
Es
Why so
diferente
aggressive?
Que estemos en clase y el chamaquito tuyo sea, vamos a decir, el jodón. Yeah, that's different. That you get that phone call and it's like, but you imagine today getting like a phone call like, hey, listen, today was the first day and your son was sitting on a bed. We can't. That's unacceptable. We can't have that. How do you answer that phone call?
Well,
I'll be like, come bring me a fucking desk.
over this past week,
You're more than welcome.
over this
Oye,
past,
sí, porque not everybody's blessed.
I mean, they're giving out like laptops. Why don't they bring a desk? I need a desk.
If that's what they
See,
want.
He's enforcing that.
Might as
see,
well.
over this past week though, a child did get suspended for flashing a toy gun in the Zoom video.
Coño, pero está bueno estar preso, porque ¿qué
But-
hace ese chamaquito trayendo una
He didn't. The gun was on
didn't.
this
The
side of
gun
his
was
desk.
on the
He
desk.
picked it up and put it over
And
here.
he put it on the other
teacher
side,
saw
so the
it.
teacher said that he flashed the gun. He didn't flash the gun. He was moving the toy gun. So he got
Sí,
suspended.
una vaina.
That's
una
another
vaina.
reach. I think the teacher was reaching in that the kid wasn't
Okay,
pointing the gun.
suspended to what?
So
He
so
has to stay
basically
home?
so basically he just moved the gun.
He moved the gun, but then the teacher said that he flashed
Okay.
it. Flashing is this. You're
No, exactly. Now it makes as much sense as that kid I heard in the news called Maverick. For whatever reason, they told him that he needed to be taking classes at his house.
and he went to the school.
And he went to school. And he got
and
suspended.
he got suspended for showing up to school.
That
for
makes
classes.
as much sense as that shit.
Tú ves, eso es diferente.
No, no,
wait,
no, no,
wait,
no.
wait. He showed up at school. Was there other people there?
No, I see. That's
Where they don't
Let me
elaborate.
Talk about it. I'm gonna Google that story.
They don't
because you guys
elaborate
didn't
about.
hear
They
it.
just
Hold on.
say that he was supposed to be virtual his first day of school. He doesn't agree with the whole virtual classroom shit, so he
went.
decided to go to class
And sit where?
in his classroom.
So the school was
Wow. Wait, he wasn't only suspended, he was arrested for attending classes on remote learning
Can
day.
you see this shit?
Okay, you gotta realize, did he break into the school?
No.
Was anyone there to supervise him? Like,
I'm gonna read-
We
I'm-
are trying to act like it's okay for a kid to walk into a school that's
No,
I'm
closed.
not
no,
saying that.
we're not. We're not.
I'm
we're
not saying that.
But to get
all of that has to
but
be
to get
taken-
suspended though and arrested, I'm gonna read it.
If you broke
Even
into your
if the
school
school
when
is
it's
empty.
closed,
Oh, that's
you will
you're right.
get-
You're trespassing.
But he didn't-
School is
Hay
closed.
que verlo.
Let me read the story.
The
But he
school
didn't
is
break
closed.
in, though.
El chamaquito, he's being an extremist, and now he's being one of those like, yo voy a hacer huelga.
Maverick. Who was talking about Maverick? You were talking about Maverick.
Maverick.
That's the kid.
I'm gonna read you the story. All right, a New York school student was arrested on school grounds Thursday after being suspended Tuesday. Oh, he was arrested on Thursday after being suspended on Tuesday for attending in-person classes. So there's a part 2 to the story. On Tuesday he got
At least
suspended.
he's motivated.
On Tuesday he got suspended. On Thursday he got arrested.
What he doing?
Oh yes. You getting
Maverick-
arrested or going to school?
Let me finish the story. Maverick, 17,
The world
is
we live in.
protesting. He's protesting the coronavirus regulations in his William Floyd High School.
It was a protest.
The team was being held in the 7th precinct in Shirley, New York on Thursday morning. So, the school district said on Thursday the high school will be virtual for the foreseeable future. Okay, so long story short, he got arrested for protesting online learning.
Now that's something.
But what I'm trying to get at is this. I understand that there's certain consequences for every action. There's
a reaction.
There's a reaction. I get it. He broke the rules, whatever. But to suspend him and then get him arrested?
He actually got arrested for trespassing on school grounds.
Yeah, you see there.
You
I-
can't let things like
Yeah.
that slide because that's the same kid that's gonna show up and shoot up a school.
Yeah.
God
Let
forbid,
it go
yeah.
once
Okay,
and
te está
then
yendo
because-
lejos.
No,
Wow,
Está
smooth.
bien,
But it's true though.
Look,
It's
into
true.
all, look into all of those school shootings. Those kids were not
Okay.
watched. They did something here, they did something
Karina.
there. Everybody looked the other way. Then one day the kid decided,
Okay.
those are the protesters. That
Okay.
kid protested this, protested
Ahora,
that, and now
déjame
everybody's like,
explicarte-
oh.
Déjame explicarte algo. Right? Why can you see it this way? Now here's a child that he himself knows that he has, let's say, I don't know, a learning disability. He knows he cannot learn anything.
But that
because
wasn't why
but
he
he's
did
eager
that.
Too, because he didn't go over there. Él no fue al mandolío. Él fue a sentarse en su desk and he said, "This is how I want to learn."
Blue, let me just tell
So
you
if
something.
anything
No, let
you
me
protested-
tell you something.
Okay,
If
but
I
he's-
show up at
All
my job when the office is closed
Okay.
and the alarm goes off, guess what happens?
Okay.
The cops come and arrest me because I'm not supposed to be there.
And
If
yeah.
that
She
school
has a
is
point.
closed
She has a point.
and you feel like going into school because you like being there, you cannot
it's
do
not
that.
about like
Well,
being
he's
there.
protesting.
I
But that's what he
personally-
did. He
I
went to school
personally
because that's
feel-
where he wanted to
I
be.
personally feel that not every kid learns the same
I
way.
agree
That's
100%.
what I said.
I
We
can tell you
agree.
right now.
And now, if
I
this
have a
kid
son in
is
special
trying to
ed who
tell-
went to
She
special ed.
agrees.
I agree with that, but
All
that
right.
does not give the child the right
To
to
go.
break into the school and sit at his desk. It does not.
Now, do we know he broke into the school?
He
Because
just
school was
trespassed. He just
closed.
trespassed.
now,
He trespassed the school. He didn't make it into the
now
school.
is it
Por lo
a
menos lo que
breaking?
está en la escuela, muchos chamaquitos que cortan clases.
Trespassing is a crime.
Está bien, mi amor, entiendo.
You
pero
can't be
ya
like, it's a
eso
crime for
viene-
you, it's not a crime for you,
eso
it's a
viene.
crime.
Okay, so the protesters, the ones that are protesting, the real protesters, that are, let's say, sitting in front of the precinct.
You mean the ones that are getting
No, no,
shot
no.
and arrested?
Unfortunately.
Okay, so
But they're
what's the
doing it for
difference?
right reason.
I'm not saying it's not a good reason. That doesn't give him the right to do it, though.
Okay. Ahí te la doy.
It's the same thing with people who say, "Oh, I don't like this person. I'm gonna shoot them." He has every right not to like that person. It doesn't give you the right to shoot them.
So where does let's just say let's take it a step up to what you said. This kid comes and shoot the school up. Is his frustration from not knowing, not having someone hear him, or like this is how I want to learn, or the frustration is because él le da la gana y quiere venir a shoot the school up?
You don't know. That's the problem. You
Obviously,
have to.
this
You
kid is
have.
frustrated because he's like, yo.
Okay,
I
but
wanna
being
learn.
frustrated doesn't give you the right to do whatever you want. You have to have structures. You have to have rules, or you have chaos, like we have in the street with the protests. If you don't say this is the rule, if you don't follow this rule, you're going to have to deal with this consequence, we would all be doing whatever the hell we wanted. And guess what, Blue? Not everybody going to like what you like.
I agree.
Karina,
So if I decide I don't want to work Friday, but I want to work on Saturday and show up at my job and be like, oh, but I work here.
Karina, let me ask you a question.
Doesn't give me the right to do that ever.
Let me ask you a question. We're talking about structure. We're talking about that kids need structure, and I agree 100%. But we are living in a pandemic riddled world right now. We're in agreement with that.
Yes, we are.
The simple fact that a kid has to take class in his house, to me, I'm still trying to figure out that whole uniform thing, and maybe I'm wrong by this, but if you're in your house, yes, I get it. If you're going on a Zoom, whatever, but this is totally different. You're talking about a kid. You're talking about a kid that...
When did they stop being a kid? That kid was 17.
No, but I'm talking about regardless.
He was 17?
Yeah.
That's a grown man. Le tenía que dar un tiro ya.
That's what we're trying to get at.
Yo no sabía que tenía
You're talking about, like, for example, in her case. How old is she?
12.
He's 12 years old. Okay. You're going to make a big fuss over the fact that either he doesn't have his uniform on for whatever reason, or he's sitting on the bed, or you're going to make a fuss because he needs structure. Where is that limit to that structure? Where do you draw a line to that structure?
Good question. That's a good question.
As long as there is a system and a rule that you are supposed to follow, the minute you go off of that rule, there has to be a consequence. And I'm going to tell you what the problem is.
It's new. It's not
I
fair.
understand maybe he shouldn't. It's new, but it's new to everybody. It's not just that child who's new. Everybody's doing the same thing and going through the same situation.
So why should any child get reprimanded for something that's new?
Listen,
I'm not saying that I'm not
saying
saying that the teacher handled it correctly, because he shouldn't have said it in the
He
school
shouldn't
with
have
the entire
at
class.
all.
But I'll tell you what, if that was real school and her son showed up to school without a uniform on the what would happen? What would happen if your child turned into school with no uniform?
Okay, I agree with you. My thing is, I agree perfectly with what you're saying. But my thing is, it's the first day. You can, because I follow the rules. I don't mind to follow the rule. I don't mind the instructor. It's just the way he handled the
That's
situation.
fine. But that's not the point.
And
the point
somebody says get him a chair, a table. It's not about that. I get my kids whatever they need into this point. Into this I provide my kids with everything. It's not about that. It's the principle and how he approached the situation.
That's what I'm saying.
So with a child that, mind you, he don't know what's going on with any family right now. He don't know if people are struggling. He don't know if people are depressed. He don't know if people are going crazy. Like, he don't know. To push that button is very delicate right now with everything that is happening. He couldn't make it better and send me an email and say, listen, next time I would like your son to have this, to have that. So, okay, thank you very much to inform me, but not to be, you don't do that to a child.
Okay.
I agree.
I agree with the way that it was handled was incorrect. No,
But
I am not
structure, I
disagreeing
agree
with that
I
at all.
kid all the time.
But
Say that on here. Oh my God.
to answer, you can't, just because it's new. So if tomorrow school's open and everybody's back in school and they decide, just like in China, they put plastic glass around the table, the desk at school. That's new. So if that kid decides he doesn't want to sit behind the glass, your kid should get sick?
Success Academy is a charter school in New York, has the most stringent rules, right? And it has parents divided. And I'm gonna read you some of the rules, right? Success Academy charter, right, says that children Kids as young as 5 have to log on by 8:50 in the morning, and they have to wear their checkered orange and blue uniforms and sit still with their hands clasped for 7 hours. So they need to sit like this
So how are they supposed to write?
for 7 hours, right? They also
See,
have to
that's
ask
ridiculous,
permission to
because
go
they-
to the bathroom in your own house.
In your own house.
Mira, muchacho.
Mira,
come
buen
on.
mierda.
No.
Tú me vas a decir a mí
This
que
is
mi
this is the
ahora,
structure. This is structure.
This is part of the structure from Success
It is
Academy.
structure.
This
Really?
is to me that's
I
like
don't mind you
structure.
showing my kid discipline in the sense of like, for example, I completely agree with, let's say, a child.
We don't
having
have
to learn
this
the
is not a
structure
military
of
school.
waking up every day and putting
This
on a
not no
uniform.
military
Eso
school.
le está enseñando
Okay.
al muchacho estructura. Eso le está enseñando al muchacho disciplina. ¿Tú me entiendes? Ahora, que un maestro le diga a mi hijo cuándo se puede en su propia casa. I don't know how I feel about that. Now, I'm not completely against it because I don't know how the system is. I don't know how it is in school. I'm not a teacher. You understand?
All I have to
don't
say-
know what these teachers have to deal with in school.
Which is
But
why
now,
you should let the teachers
how
teach.
hard-
I
Either
understand
you teach
that.
or the teachers
I understand
teach.
that.
All right,
But also,
but- okay, so
the
what
teachers
if
gotta
you be like-
teachers gotta understand their role too. I get the structure. I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. I understand the structure part. But when you have a situation like what happened to Jennifer, there's other situations that are the same. Like these teachers need to know their boundaries. They need to know their boundaries. If I'm at my house, right, I understand the structure, but you're not gonna tell me, you're not gonna talk to me about my child's hair being out of place or where my child is sitting. Like that's fucking irrelevant. My child is there to
They're
learn.
gonna go back to school anyway.
You know?
Eventually.
So if you're that frustrated as a teacher that you
that's
feel you
not
need to
the-
come out of pocket to a child, you're in the wrong profession.
You know they do that in school too, right?
Yeah, but now you're
Okay.
showing your true colors. You're.
Just because she heard it live doesn't mean that doesn't go on in school every day.
But I doubt her son is gonna have headphones on in school, or is gonna be leaning back, or is gonna be wearing a V-neck.
There are teachers who talk to their kids like that in school. What happens? Your kid goes home and complains. You go to school. You write a letter. It's the same process. It's different, but it's the same thing. The teacher was out of line. He shouldn't have done that to your son in front of the entire class. You have to either email, call, or show up, or whatever you want to do. But the truth of the matter is, if he showed up at school without a uniform, he would be suspended or sent home.
But it's not gonna happen because he's gonna go with his uniform to school.
But he wasn't wearing it.
Hershey's-
This is what I'm saying.
No, that's the funny part. This is the funny part. He was wearing it. He dirtied the shirt and he took it off.
He wouldn't do that in school. He would take it off or put something else
Karina,
on.
but like I
It's that
understand, but
you-
he's
okay.
it's
You
too
guys
much.
want to? This is
It's too
exactly what
much.
is wrong with the children in this
No,
country.
it's not what's wrong with the
it's
children in this
not.
country. We understand the structure, Pacarina. It's just. All right, teachers shouldn't even cross the line in school either. So now if you're doing this in camera, now I have a question like how are you treating my child in the classroom?
I'm not saying that the teacher did the right thing, but you have to remember.
I agree with the
at
structure.
some point, these kids have to go back into the real world of society, friends,
Right.
school. And now they've gotten too used to, I'm going to just sit here and chill all day because I'm at home. So I'm going to do the same thing in school.
So
now
let me
the
ask you a
teachers
question.
have to retrain.
Let me ask you a question, Karina. Let me ask you a
Yes.
question. Because of this whole coronavirus pandemic, many people, many parents have lost their jobs
Yes.
to the point where they're actually debating on whether they're gonna get evicted.
Yes.
Okay. We just started going back to school virtually.
Mm-hmm.
This teacher is gonna go off on this kid because, for example, I'm not saying this happened.
Sorry,
but
Manny. Now, real quick, finish your point, but we got 1 minute. But keep going.
Okay. This teacher went off on the kid because he didn't have the proper uniform or whatever. He doesn't know the situation that is going on in that family for him to come out of his face and be like, "Oh, you're a disgrace because you don't have a uniform."
We agree on the fact that he was out of line.
But this is
But
what
if
I'm
we're
saying.
gonna go by that,
But we're talking about
he's got,
structure.
what, how many kids in his class?
12.
We're talking
Okay,
about
so if
structure.
he sat there and had to
Mind
ask
you, none
every
of them
single
have
one of them,
uniforms.
But this is what I'm saying. We're talking about structure.
Okay.
You just made a point that if he was going to school, he would be either suspended or reprimanded or whatever. But this is what I'm trying to get at. If the parents are going through a financial situation and God forbid they are not able to give the proper uniform, does that give him the right to just go off like that?
I think the school is required to I mean, I don't know. Unless
I
it's
mean-
a private school, I think they give you like a uniform. Or something.
No, they do not.
Okay.
They do not.
They don't.
If
do
your
not.
child does
It's
not have the
expensive too.
uniform and you know your child doesn't have a uniform, you should let the school know.
All right.
Because that's exactly what you would do if you were sending your kid to school without
We
a
need
uniform.
Nick. Can we continue this topic next week?
You can continue.
Please. Please.
We're gonna continue this topic next week. Next week we're definitely gonna talk about because apparently this turned real good. I wish shit got real. I never see Karina. Karina looking at me like, ooh, I never seen that look. She looked at me how she usually looks at you, and that shit got me worried.
Yo, it's that she looked at me too like that, so
No.
I'm just petrified.
Oh, so y'all all trying to take Karina from me?
Anda pa'l
Anyway,
carajo.
Splu's gonna run this quick commercial. We'll be right back with K Mosa, giving it to you straight.
No, I'm not doing that today.
You know, no, Karina,
I
no,
don't
giving
think
it to you
we
straight
don't
today.
have time. We don't have time.
We got time. We
Hey
run
guys,
this
is
shit.
everybody ready to order?
Yes.
Yes.
Order whatever you want. Harlem Wine Room got the best
God, I
food in
get to get
Hamilton
whatever I
Heights.
want to.
You can give us on the menu.
Whatever you want.
Okay.
So I want the Harlem skirt steak.
Okay, good
And for
choice.
appetizers, the artisanal cheese board.
That sounds good.
Oh my God, that steak sounds so good.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna have the Harlem skirt
No,
steak.
she's gonna have some french fries.
But I want steak.
No, mami, listen. Oye, unas alturas de papa, eso cae bacano. Unas alturas de papa con un vasito de agua.
No.
Oye,
I want steak.
Mami, mira. En debe de comer eso, ¿por qué tú no comes una ensaladita? Mira esa ensalada que
I'm
buena se
sorry.
ve.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? You're gonna call me
Es lo que
fat?
estoy diciendo. que
No,
tú
I
tienes
don't
que
want
hacer
a salad. I want steak. Why
The
would
wine that I want to drink is Moscato.
You want some Moscato?
Wow, yo no quiero mosquito en ninguno de mis tragos, por favor.
Why would we come
Lo
to
que yo
the
te
wine
estoy
room and
diciendo
get
es que uno
water?
puede dar con las alturas de papa con
This is
agua.
exactly why I don't go nowhere with you. I'm done. I'm so.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got a special surprise. Splu's gonna be doing about 10 minutes of stand-up. 5 minutes of stand-up, ladies and gentlemen. Splu's gonna be giving you a stand-up show in 5 minutes.
And they come in like all the time.
Ay, Dios mío. Entonces ya yo he gastado 2 cheques en esta mujer. Ahora ella quiere fumar cigarro fino y de buena calidad. ¡Qué bien! Ese que te gusta. Tú no querías mujeres finas. Coge mujeres finas ahí. ¿Y no te gusta este? ¡Wow! Mira, $13.99. ¡Wow! Mira, con letra china. Muchacha.
I'm gonna have the best cigar in the house.
Yes.
A house blend.
Karina is a disgruntled ex-girlfriend of mine. We broke up. We had a great date. Am I on? I think I'm off. Nah, I don't. Yo. Yeah, I'm on. Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? It's your boy Splu, SPLOU. Follow me on nowhere because I have no social media. I'm not a loser. I just respect my girlfriend's decisions. Yeah. I finally got a girlfriend. Yeah, I'm in a relationship, and all right, well, we'll talk about that later. So, ladies and gentlemen, what was I going to talk about? Oh, so there's a new challenge. There's a new challenge that I want to talk about, and it is a challenge that is designed to kill Hispanics and black people. And I'm gonna speak about to you this challenge. So there's a new challenge is on TikTok. There's a new challenge that I want to talk about. It's called the Say No to Mom and See What Dad Does challenge to kill Hispanics and black like that is a setup, and I'm gonna speak about to kill all Hispanics and black people of the world, right? Because if you notice, all of the videos that you see on like that is a setup where you know to be something like this, right? All Hispanics and black people of the world, right? Hey Jody, I told you to clean your room. Fuck mom, I don't want to fucking clean my room. Shit. And the dad just be like, all Hispanics and black people of the world. Was he talking to you? Hey Jody, what the fuck was that? What just happened over here, Cryptic? I was trying to give you some laughs. Don't worry, I don't need the laughs. It's all right. You know what? So yeah. So this challenge is designed to kill Hispanics and blacks, right? Because I'm pretty sure if in a Spanish household, for example, if Manny's son, if his wife told him, little Manny, yo quiero que tú limpies el cuarto, and he'd be like, yo no voy a limpiar el cuarto hoy. First thing Manny's gonna be like, right? And shoot him. And now this kid is dead. And this is why I know that this challenge is built to stop us, because we becoming strong, especially with the whole Black Lives Matter thing, you know? Now, this is how this is designed. Because you don't see black people on those challenges. You don't see Hispanic people on those challenges. Everybody you see is people in white houses and people with big ass houses and backyards that got shit to lose. They got shit to lose. They're not, you know, somebody that's living in fucking 176 in Creston, they're gonna shoot their child if they say no. I'm gonna tell you right now. They're gonna shoot the shit out their child, and they probably gonna pistol whip the next kid just so he know not to do this shit.
Better.
Just so he know better. But yeah, no, these challenges are getting out of hand, my nigga. I'm telling you, man. Niggas just slowly gonna get rid of us, man. Slowly gonna get rid of us. Cause you know it's not. My nigga, probably the worst thing you could tell a Spanish parent is no. ¿Tú estás bien hoy? No. Mira, hijo de tu maldita madre, yo te doy a ti desayuno, lonche y cena. Tú no estás bien hoy, ¿eh?
Tú estás vivo, ¿verdad?
Tú estás vivo. Tú tienes todos tus dientes después que me dijiste que no, ¿verdad?
Jode mucho para que te quedes sin dientes.
No. Now again, I'm not much of a child
¿Cómo que
abuser.
sabe mucho, Karina, eh?
No, Karina le daba golpe a los muchachos. Karina le dio una pecosal al hijo de ella cuando nació. ¡Pah! Para que sepa lo que hay, ¿oíste? Por si acá, por si piensa llorar. Yo sé que tú acabaste de nacer, pero no me pienses llorar.
Oh no, hay que comenzar desde chiquito.
Now, I'm not much of an like, I don't hit my kids.
Your kids are little.
I would beat the shit out of my kids though. All right, look, I'll tell you a story about my daughter, right?
How old is she?
I'll tell you about how old she was when this happened. So we was in the supermarket one time, and you know, I'm walking with my daughter, and she decides to scream at me. Now, this white guy that was in the aisle looked at me, and he was just like, "Well, I would not let my child speak to me that way." Now, I felt super embarrassed because white people can't tell people shit, especially no Dominican parent.
So you do realize he didn't mean for you to do it.
No,
all he wanted you to say was, "You can't do that to Dad."
No, what he said was, this is what he said. He was picking some shit up, and he was just like, my daughter said whatever she said to me. She was just like, gaga, goo, goo, and the white guy was just like, huh. I tell you one thing, my daughter would not speak to me that way. Now, right there, I was like, I'm about to fuck my daughter up. I'm about to drag her through this whole supermarket. It's about to be over. I told her moms, like, first of all, my daughter was only 6 months old. So it's not much she could have been insulting me with. But it felt like the way she was moving her hands and the way she was moving her neck, I was like, she was probably like, you bitch ass nigga. Like, get me the Cheerios, nigga. I'm asking you for some Cheerios. You get me Frosted Flakes.
Oh my
The
God.
child clearly knows you.
Well, she cursed me out.
That's right.
I ain't hit her because she was
I
6
like
months
her
old.
already.
Pero yo se lo dije a la mujer mía. I was like, she would have been 10 months old. Yo mapeo el supermarket entero con ella. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not a child abuser. I just beat the shit out of my kids that behave bad. That's it. That's all I do.
Wow.
At least you're
Well,
honest.
ladies and gentlemen, this is my time. Cryptic is gonna do some Cryptic, you gonna do some stand-up? Cryptic is about to do some stand-up, y'all. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, can y'all clap this shit up for Cryptic? And can y'all clap it up like I was mad funny right now? Like, Thank you, y'all. I know I was so funny. Y'all stop laughing and shit. Don't worry about it.
We stopped laughing because our
Ladies and
stomachs
gentlemen,
hurt.
I'm gonna pass it on to my man Cryptic. Y'all give it up for my man Cryptic, y'all.
Y el aplauso, coño. So we're giving you a special treat. Blue and I are going to doing a little stand-up. Man, you're going to do some stand-up or you're going to sing?
I'm a sit.
This is the, what is this? Blue Story Time turned into Gender Blender
Talent show?
Talent
Talent
show.
show.
Yeah, stupid.
Well, I used to have this joke when I was skinnier. Remember when I was a little skinnier?
Uh-huh.
Anyway, I'm going to still do
Now
this
you're
joke.
300 pounds.
I'm not 300. I'm like 160. Close to
Mohau.
Mohau.
Mira lo que dijo Lila. Mr. Penny Dropper himself. All right?
Hey!
Y siguen la
Thank you, Lila.
puya.
Hey!
I don't see that I'm talking into this like there's a mic here. I'm
Yo, look
Lila said.
Pero siéntate allí en el micrófono. no, para que te rías. Yo, I need some laughs.
Esto está apagado.
Eso no está apagado, eso está prendido.
¿Y por qué yo no me oigo cuando yo estaba
me
insultando a
oigo.
Splu?
Que tú hablas así, por eso tú no te oyes a veces.
Well,
Que
ladies and
por menos
gentlemen,
de ahí le he dado yo de galletas, gente.
Yo cojo de todo de ti, hasta golpe,
as y'all can see,
Dale.
Cryptic is trying to talk.
Hey, Chris is doing stand-up, no sean falta de respeto.
Go.
as y'all can see, usually when I get on stage, the first thing people notice is that I'm very skinny, right? But that's because I've been doing the keto diet.
No relajes.
Yeah, I've been doing the keto diet.
Tú estás de que rebajando.
No, now I got the body of a mosquito. Mosquito, flaco aquí with that big ass head, right?
Dios
But that's
mío.
not a problem. You know, it's fucked up being skinny though. Because there's a lot of fucked up shit that happens. You kicking cups over here. I'm doing my show, Matt Fugaroo. It's a problem going to the hospital. Because, you know, when they try to take your blood pressure and shit, they got to wrap that tourniquet, that little, I think it's called some shit. The shit for the blood pressure.
You
We
called
know,
it
we
whatever
know.
you
The
want right now.
cuff.
The cuff.
Right? They got to put the shit from the children's hospital. Because the regular shit don't fit me. That shit just stays slipping off my arm. So I had to wait.
The
Yo,
pediatrician one.
they had to give me the pediatrician one. I had to wait 30 minutes till they went across the street to the children's hospital to come back to take my blood pressure. Motherfuckers are like, yo, you got the blood pressure of a 12-year-old. I'm like, thank you, doctor. That's some bullshit. That's some shit you can't do when you're skinny that looks sexy, like wear a muscle shirt, you know, because you need muscles. You know, that's a problem, so I can't wear a muscle shirt.
You only see rib cages.
Also eating, you can't eat. Like, you know, it's not sexy when you eat, and then they could see the food just go through your whole digestive tract.
Diablo, loco.
You know what? I could teach you, yo.
Pasate.
They try to hire me for a biology class. How about, yo, can you show how the food goes down the esophagus into the digestion?
Eso pasa.
You know who's
Es un
worse?
esqueleto con carne.
My old doctor was worse, Dr. Muhammad. Everybody has a Dr. Muhammad growing
My
up.
gynecologist.
See, your
is Dr.
gynecologist
Muhammad.
is Dr. Muhammad.
Nah, you wish.
So,
Yo, pero tú.
Dr.
Él no
Muhammad.
jode
I could be your
casi. Y si
gynecologist.
jodiera.
Ven acá, ¿de quién el show?
No, dale, papi.
Sorry.
Dr. Muhammad takes my x-rays, right? So Dr. Muhammad says, yo, take off your shirt. We're going to do some x-rays. I'm like, all right, I'm getting ready to walk to the machine. He's like, no, stand by the light. I'm like, what do you mean stand by the light? Yo, I put myself by the light. Se me ven todos los huesos. He's like, you're good. You got no broken bones. I'm like, how savage is that? So that's not the worst part. That's not the worst part that he didn't even take my x-ray. He just put me onto the light to see through me, apparently. He sends me a bill for $500 for an x-ray.
Bárbaro.
I'm like, how you sending me a bill for $500 for an x-ray? He's like, no, that was the Con Edison bill. Because, you know, we use the light, you know, to take your x-ray. So help us out with the bill, right?
Oh my God.
That's crazy. I've never had a problem with being skinny until I went to 125th Street and Park Avenue. That's when I really got self-conscious. Because everybody knows about 125th and Park Avenue.
Some belong.
Yo, what do we have on 125th and Park Avenue?
Lot of crackheads.
A lot of crackheads. So I'm walking 125th Park Avenue. I'm trying to get on the Metro North. This guy's chasing me. Hey, yo, papi. Can you do me a favor, bro? I'm like, I have no money. He's like, but please do me a favor. I'm like, what's the favor? Stop doing drugs, papi. Stop doing drugs. If you give me the drugs you have, papi, because you skinny, papi. When I got advice from a crackhead, that's when I knew I had to change my life around.
So you knew there was a problem.
But coronavirus did me good, bro.
No relajes.
I
El
grew,
único.
I grew hair where I didn't know hair could grow.
Okay, nah, that was too much information.
No, on my face,
okay.
I never grew a beard in my.
What are you thinking about?
Karina, what you thinking about?
Está lejos.
When you be saying you grew
Tú
hair in
dale.
places you didn't
Yeah, I
grow
didn't
hair.
know I could grow a full beard. Karina está mal pensada.
Girl, boy, I'm always in the other place.
No, es que Karina, tú estabas pensando de él crecer el pelo en el pene.
But let me tell you about crackheads.
Oh, está bien. Sigue hablando.
Let me tell you about crackheads. Don't you hate when you have those crackheads when you stop at a red light and they just make eye contact with you and they fall in love with you? You know what I'm talking about, right, Blue? When you're at a red light,
Of course.
they all of a sudden
I always
make
get
eye
arrested at the red lights.
They make eye contact with you and they be like, yo, papi, can you have $2? Yes,
No, no, no
$2.
son 25 centavos.
No, they raised the price.
No, the price raised.
Inflation, people.
I told this one dude, sorry, I got no cash on me. This motherfucker said it's all good. I got Cash App.
Hi.
I said Cash App?
Mijo, yo le di 2 pesos a un bon, el otro día él me dio 5 para atrás. Tú estás más necesitado que yo, toma.
Agárrate de ahí.
Yo, I said, it's bullshit. He don't got Cash App. If I tell you, he busted out a smartphone. He busted the iPhone XR. He said, just hit me up. I'm like, damn, bro, what's your Cash App name? He's like, crack-a-lackin'. I sent him $10 plus tip.
Está pasado. Y
I'm
ese
gonna
es mi
leave you with
teléfono
this
que tú
one
estás
story.
trayendo.
With this one story, I walked to a bar by my house, right? And then I see this hot girl. This is when I was single. By the way, when I wasn't seeing anybody.
Tiene
¿Cómo
miedo.
dijo eso?
Wait, is he not single now?
I
I'm
thought
dating.
he was single. I
I
don't
never
know.
know what he's doing.
He
It's
never
so
claims this
confusing.
person.
I'm dating.
He said that.
Oh, you
Oh,
dating?
that's right. He's
Oh,
dating.
you're dating.
Friends
You're da-
with benefits.
Oh, shit.
Can I finish my last joke so we can get the show?
Fine,
moving?
crack-a-lackin'.
Jenny was saying a joke too about you being friends with benefits.
Crack-a-lackin', crack-a-lackin', crack-a-lackin'.
So I go up to this bar, right? Beautiful girl sitting at the bar.
Friends with benefits.
I'm gonna go hit her up though. No, I'm gonna go hit her up.
Crack-a-lackin'.
She's looking gorgeous. Before I go up to her, she'd be like, ew, I don't want to fuck you. I don't know you. But I didn't even say a word. I'm like, wow. I leave embarrassed, right? I walk out the bar. I look, this was before COVID. I walk out the bar, embarrassed. I'll go back 2 days later. The same chick is at the bar. She
You
makes
got a
eye
drinking
contact
problem.
with me. I make eye contact with her. I'm going to leave the bar because I don't want that shit to repeat what happened 2 days before, right? She comes up to me and says, listen, I'm sorry. I am a psychology major, and I was working on a thesis to see how people react to high-pressure situations at any given moment. I said, you want to suck my dick for how much? She got so embarrassed. I'm like, how's about that? Put that on your thesis, bitch. And me fui.
Oh my Lord, have mercy.
So,
Alguien,
was
quit-
it really-
quítale el romo al critic, por favor. Quítale el romo, por favor.
So well.
You were doing great.
You were. That
y'all
were-
ain't get that joke?
Yeah, I didn't get shit.
Nah.
Once you said thesis, I don't even know how to spell that
You know
word.
what this is? Actually, speaking of thesis, I'll finish with this joke.
No, finish
Speaking
right
of
now.
thesis, no, finish the thesis.
Oh shit.
I hope, speaking of homeschooling,
Look,
I
we
was
lost-
teaching, no.
We lost all 16 followers. All 16 viewers.
I'll
Look,
leave you with this. And for your parents in homeschooling, right?
we got
Do not
negative
homeschool.
4 viewers.
Yeah. So I was helping my daughter out with her math homework. The teacher sends me an email saying, listen, you got to repeat 8th grade. That's fucked up. I helped out with the math homework. That's what I got to say.
Oh, that was another one?
That was another one.
Okay.
I should've stopped- I should've stopped
No,
that.
tú
Yeah,
tenías
I
que
should've
parar hace
stopped.
mucho.
Anyway,
You
ladies and
just stopped while
gentlemen,
you were ahead.
Oh my God.
Not only did you wear a purple shirt today,
this shit looks sexy.
this it was until you fucked up. And
Tú estás
now
loco.
hold on, let me go save the day.
Gracias, Brugal.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave you with Splu. We're going to come back with Manny's Mad.
Señores, yo le voy a dar un cuento.
Oh
So
my
I can
God.
save everybody, right? So, right? This is man, right?
Yo no sé.
This man,
I don't know what the hell's going on there.
this is man, lo encuentran in the floor, right? He's all fucked up.
Uh-huh.
Como a ti
Like
te
that.
encuentran a
Fucked up.
veces.
So the thing is that this man is drunk and he's sleeping. But two great citizens, find this man, pick him up. Coño, oye, yo estaba aquí, loco. Yo estaba con ese humo. I'm gonna take this man home, bro. Check his wallet. Let's take him home. The other guy's like, fuck it, let's do it, right? Let's do it. Let's take him home. They check his wallet. He's like, yo, he lives about 4 blocks from here, bro. Let's take this nigga home. Let's do it. They pick him up, right? Pick him up. Whoop. They start walking with him a little bit. They feel some stability on the guy's legs. So they let him go, right? They were like, oh, ya está bien, ya tú estás bien. Boom. They let him go. Boom. The guy drops. Drops hard, too. ¡Pam! Se cae. Los tigres están, coño, pero si tú no vas a hacer la vaina bien, no lo cargues. Leave him alone, bro. I'll do this shit myself. All right. They pick him up again. Boom. Start walking with the guy a little bit. Walk a few blocks. They stop for a red light. They both feel like the guy got some stability. They're like, yo, this nigga's really drunk, bro. He can't even stand. Right? Let's see if he can stand right now. Oh, they let him go. The guy drops again. Boom! Shit! What's going on here? Boom, they pick him up. They finally get to his house. Right? Knock on the door. Doña, mire, queremos saber si él vive aquí. Nosotros encontramos la ID. Lady opened up. ¡Ay, mi hijo! ¡Ay, Dios mío! ¡Ay! ¡Ay, qué le pasó! Doña, mire, yo le quiero asegurar que no le falta nada. His son ain't missing nothing. We found him with $46 in his pocket. We saw his ID. He got all his chains on. He got his jewelry on. He's good. His phone's is in his pocket. He's just a little drunk. We help him out. No, pero que le falta lo más importante. Doña, if you're going to think we robbed him, we didn't rob him. I just checked his wallet. I just checked his wallet so we can make sure he lives here. That's it. Pero que le falta lo más importante. Doña, si usted me va a faltar respeto y decir que yo le robé algo a su hijo, tengan mucho cuidado. I found your son laying in the street, right? Can't even walk, first of all, because we tried it in every block to let him stand. He couldn't even stand. Pero que le falta lo más importante. Doña, ¿qué es lo más importante? La silla de ruedas, que él no puede caminar. Ande el diablo. Shit. Ande el diablo. No es borracho, entonces. So he need a wheelchair? Shit. All right. Well, lady, listen, I think what I had to do, you pick him up from here. All right, I'm going to holler at y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Sploo, S-P-L-O-U. Follow me nowhere. Unless you got my number, you can't even see my videos. The what? Oh, I have a poem, too.
Oh. Go to the table for this, though. Yes.
Now
All right.
he writes poetry, too?
You got him inspired.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm putting up this graphic real quick. Sploo, for some reason, has a poem, and
I
he's
can't hear me. Oh, there I is.
Sploo's requesting something from me, but just give me a second. Let me put this camera right back up. Sploo, so you said you got a poem.
I do.
I guess this poem is for who? For Manny?
This poem is for the love of my life that I met last weekend. I didn't meet her. I just had the. There's some red and blue lights out there. Is that the cops or the
You
ambulance?
better not be towing my car.
'Cause
That's
if
the
cops-
ambulance.
If that's the cops, I'm leaving right now.
Where'd you park?
I don't know, but I'm leaving. I don't do good
Ya
with cops.
cállate.
Give me a second while I get this camera in order.
Yo, Lila girl está loca por cingar contigo, loco.
Oye, niño, controla tu boca.
Lila wants to make love to you, I guess?
No, just let it be.
Oh, just let it be. All right.
So, Sploo, tell us what this poem's about.
So, this poem is about
Pero ven acá, ¿hasta la cuánta es?
es que me dio asma.
Oh.
Este poem es de Karina y de
Why are
Karina.
we doing this?
Cryptic, tú me tienes una cancioncita ahí, por favor.
No hay cancioncita.
Mira, ahora es que está saliendo de que es Plus News aquí, yo te digo a ti.
Bota eso, que eso está dentro.
Pero el tuyo también decías Plus News, no venga con
Sí,
eso.
pero hace mucho que lo decía.
Fácil,
El
tú tienes
tuyo está
Metro
atrasado.
PCS
Mira,
también.
El tuyo ni ha llegado a la fotica de
No,
la gente.
es que
el tuyo está
el internet mío está medio flojo.
Ten.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have a poem and I have some words for Karina.
Why?
As y'all saw, can I finish, please? As y'all saw, she gave me the opportunity to be with her. You know, yeah,
You were
no.
supposed to buy me dinner.
Well, I bought her dinner.
No, you did not.
Can I finish my poem? No, thank you for the music. I was able to take her out and we had a great night. You know.
When you say we.
No, we did. You and I, we were together. She asked us to steak.
We didn't both have a good time.
I had a great time. Tú te diste unas alturas de papa, mira, que nadie. Nobody has ever got so full of French fries and water the way you did that day. At the Harlem Wine Room.
That's the only shit you couldn't afford.
It's not
The
that I
Harlem
couldn't
Wine
afford it.
Room is the
It's that there's no point in
when
spending.
you got a good date.
It does. First of all, I got a good.
You had a good date. I did not.
I had a great date.
That's the difference.
Karina's a
What
catch.
I'm trying to say
Karina's
is,
a catch.
Karina, you have changed my life. Karina,
Mira, Manny se está riendo de
Shh,
ti.
cállate que está tocando el piano por abajo. Karina. Tú has sido el amor. Karina, tú has sido el amor de mi vida. Quisiera cepillarte el bajo a boca de la mañana. Quisiera saber a qué saben el sarro de tus dientes. Sé
That was
que-
disgusting.
Shut up, shut up.
I know-
Disrespectful. No.
No. Sometimes.
Ari, ni lo va a dejar.
Sometimes I know it's hard to stay home and take a shower all day. But I love you without the deodorant and doing your hair.
Oh no, I showered twice tonight.
Sometimes you don't brush your teeth and I love the smell of your bad breath. Sometimes you got lagañas in your eyes and I just clean them out with my fingers, even though I got no fingernails. Karina!
Bueno.
Oh, Karina!
You should stick to the comedy.
Shh, cállate. Karina!
Sígueme hablando de disciplina, Karina.
No, this is what happens. You end up with this mess.
Karina, you're the love of my life and I love you.
I wanna go home. I'm so.
Se encendió la vaina, coño. Karina, tú me rompiste el corazón.
Y debí romperte la madre.
Ahí que entra el mambo, chequete. Ey. No, con un bailecito yo le pongo la vaina. Mire, chequense.
Está bailando,
Ey,
Karina.
ey. Ahí va, ahí voy, ahí voy. Griten.
Conmigo.
Mira para allá.
Karina, tú me dejaste con hambre. Te comiste un pastelito y no me traes jugo de China.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Karina.
stay tuned. We will be back with Manny's Mad.
I think we should be back with Karina's pissed.
I don't think I can follow that.
Señores, Karina me ha rompido el corazón, pero yo la amo. Karina, porque me dejaste solo y te di cariño. Y a Karina tengo fe.
Ladies and gentlemen, with that being said,
That's stupid.
we're gonna bring it to Manny's Mad. But before we bring it to Manny's Mad, I'm gonna run this video real quick.
Tú eres como el agua clara que llueve del cielo.
Cabrón.
Te quiero porque quiero que me quieras, porque como tú no hay nadie más que me pueda entender.
Chinga, qué pedo. Tranquilo, güey.
Manny, tell us why you're mad and why does this video trigger you?
Why you mad, son?
Because I'm a dumbass.
Go for it.
No, eso lo sabemos, but why you mad,
Oh
son?
shit.
Pero esto. ¿Y esta fight de respeto?
Hablamos después, oíste.
But why you mad, son?
It's not so much that I'm mad. It's just something that, like, it happened to me before. It really did. Not so much the way that this dude happened, him singing and whatever, but it happened to me before. I fell in love with this girl that I had a crush on for such a long time, and we started going out.
Hey. Sorry, just go on.
Tiene que mirar, but keep going.
Oh. So this is the situation. I fell in love with this girl. Well,
Okay.
I caught feelings. I'm not gonna say fall in love, but I started to catch feelings. So we started dating, and whatever. I'm the type of person that I like to be. Me gusta ser detallita. I like to, give.
Be
my-
romantic. Be
Yeah,
show
I'm
the girl
romantic.
that you're with that you
and
love.
that,
her.
and that's how they treat. That's how they brought me up. That was my upbringing. That's what I saw in my house, so that's what I learned. So to make a long story short, I go to Florida and whatnot, and I get her a bunch of gifts that she wanted. One of the gifts was a Fendi bag.
That's your first
Wow, a
that's your
Fendi
first
bag.
mistake.
That's your diablo.
but-
She had that
but I
golden.
was-
She had that golden wop.
No,
Was that the first gift? A Fendi watch?
no, Fendi bag.
A bag.
Fendi bag.
Wait.
Fendi bag.
Did you
Now-
sleep? Wait. Did you sleep with her before you got her the Fendi bag?
No.
Mierda,
Mierda,
man, y
loco.
te chapean.
But wait a minute.
Okay.
Wait a
Just
minute.
wait. Go ahead.
This was
He
a
was
lo-
young
This I was very young. I was coming.
and
I was like.
stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was very stupid. I was very stupid because the thing is, yo, she made me feel like she was really into me. She was really digging me, whatever. We had a good vibe. We had a good, understanding. I go to Florida. I come back. I go down to 34th Street, get her the Fendi bag, and I got her a video, a DVD of one of her favorite movies, which was A Bronx Story.
Oh yeah, I like that movie.
So she was like, "Oh, I need that or whatever." Blah. So I go to Queens from 34th Street. From 34th Street, I go to
Clearly.
Woodside, Queens, to see her. Not only did I take her the Fendi bag, I took her the DVD, and I got her my baseball jersey from Brandeis when I played baseball. So that she
She's
could
giving
wear.
all your stuff away.
But this is the thing. When I love hard.
Mm-hmm.
I learned my lesson. Trust me.
That's cute, your
I know.
jersey.
I gave her my jersey basically off my back.
That's cute.
So basically, when I get to the house, she's like, "Oh, what are you doing here? Whatever, blah blah blah." She sees the bag, she sees the video, and she sees the jersey, and she's like all ecstatic and whatever. 5 days later, I go on MySpace, and she's with another dude.
Was she wearing your jersey?
Yes.
Ah! See how smart I is?
She was wearing my Brandeis jersey with the other dude.
¿Cuántos años tú hiciste en la cárcel porque tú le diste una puñalada a esta mujer?
Listen, la gana no me faltaba.
Manny is a peaceful person, not
I'm
like
not
you.
trying- I'm
Not
not-
me. I would have shot the bitch.
Listen,
Yo.
And the guy, too.
listen.
That's disrespectful.
No, but mind you, on MySpace, she blocked me. After that, she.
No,
Oh, so you
Claro,
can block on MySpace.
You did. You could block.
Yeah, no,
You could block on
I got
MySpace.
blocked
Claro,
several
ella no
times.
quería que tú la vieras
So
con
when
toda la vaina que tú le
I
compraste.
saw this, so when I saw this video, I was like, you know what? This couldn't be more me. And what makes me mad is this: if you don't like the person, before they go out and do outlandish things like give you $300 or $400 bags and shit that you've always wanted, why don't you just break up with the person and not lead them on like
The
that?
bag cost
Because-
$304. You remember the
400.
tax
It was like
and
It
everything?
was like $400. I bought
Yeah,
at
that was
Macy's.
specific. 400.
It was like $400 because I worked at Macy's at the time,
Oof.
so I
you
got a discount.
You got
It was
discount.
more like $700, but because I
So-
worked there, it was $400.
The guy in the other show that you admitted to dating, was he the one that?
No, that's you.
How is that
Oh, you-
video
that was you.
different
I'm the one you
from what he
Yeah,
went through?
you're the one I'm
Diablo.
dating.
The video they show.
No, it's not. That's
So-
what he's saying.
No. He says it's quite different, but it's not.
Well, the other guy was.
Manny got a song to sing right now.
So Manny has a song he wants to dedicate to this bitch.
Okay, let's see.
Manny, sing to that bitch.
You really gonna put me on the spot? with
Fuck it. As you know what?
Fuck it.
Today is Gender Blended Got Talent.
Listen, put that bitch on the spot and sing to that bitch.
To the bitch.
Y'all like,
Coño, vamos.
y'all like when I called her the bitch?
Yes, we like that. Do it again.
I'll sing with you, Manny.
Baby.
no.
Baby, agarra dentro. Baby, you didn't have to wear my football jersey with that guy. That really broke my heart, baby. That jersey was $250. Go.
We belong together,
You bitch.
and you know that I'm right.
That was my favorite
bitch.
jersey.
Why do you play with my heart?
Play with my
Why
child,
do
bitch.
you play with my heart?
Como?
I slap you.
Say we be forever,
Coño.
Sing it, Manny.
it'll never die.
When you took my jersey.
How could you love me and leave me and never, bitch,
Say goodbye.
well, I can't
Hey.
Sleep at night without holding you tight.
Girl,
Each time I try, I just break down and cry. Laying in my head, oh, I'd rather be dead.
Sing it, y'all.
Sitting around and
Where my Gender Blended at?
although we come till the end of the road,
Hold on. Yuri, are you taking this time to sing to Jenny?
No, keep it going. Now Manny lost his face.
I tell you, it's unnatural. You belong to me. I belong to you. Hey. Ahora.
Girl, you really love me.
And the bag.
You just don't realize.
$304, bitch.
You've never been there before.
Plus tax.
It's only your first time.
Wearing my jersey.
Baby, I'll forgive you.
Don't forgive her.
Not really, not really.
No.
Baby, you try.
Steal from somebody else.
We should be happy together forever.
You and I.
Would you love me again like you loved me before? This time I want you to love me much more. This time instead, just come to my place.
Una mamadita.
Baby, just don't let me down.
Although we go
Till
the end of the road,
Eso puedo.
if I can't let go, it's unnatural. You belong to me.
What?
I belong to you.
Give me my sneakers back.
Go
My chains back.
to the end of the road. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna bring it back with story time with Blue.
You belong to me.
I belong to you.
Es lo que te voy a decir, desgraciada de tu maldita madre. Yo cuando te vea, yo quiero mi maldita camisa para atrás.
Dásela.
Espero que esté bien limpiecito. porque-
Azarosa.
Hijo de tu madre.
Que no
Coño.
huela al otro ojo.
Arrata chancleta.
And he wants the bag too.
Sopla pote.
Oh, lambe media. Señores.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time again. It is time for story time with Blue, ladies and gentlemen.
I almost got away.
Almost. Hey, yo. Got okay? How y'all doing, everybody? How y'all feeling? They gave me yet another opportunity to talk some shit on this show. I don't know what these people see
Clearly
in
we've
what
been
I say,
drinking.
because yo lo que hablo un récord de mierda de que get the show canceled.
Se
Sí,
sabe.
y eso es el problema.
Se sabe.
Ya, pero no me apoya.
Yeah, it's
Oye, ¿quién está hablando? La mujer que le iba a dar una... Esta mujer acabó de mandarle una bomba a la casa de la maestra porque le dijo que el chamaquito...
No diga eso, que después si algo pasa,
No, mándasela, no te preocupes.
Ahí se muere ese hombre y se lo
Yuri
pegan
te
en esa
vaquea.
pobre cristiana.
Ladies and gentlemen, I got a story to
Una
tell.
camisa.
I have a story to tell.
Oh boy.
Ooh, look at everybody like, oh my God, what is Flu gonna say?
Mind your business.
Y esa barriga. Que estoy comiendo bien, la mujer mía me da comida.
Hey,
Karina lo que me da pizza y jugo de piña y
Y
vaina.
3 cocotazos.
Ay, yo lo cojo. Porque
Acaba con él. ¿Qué es lo que va a hacer?
Eso siempre está en el menú.
I'm gonna do what is it? Story time with Splu?
Story time with
I already did story time. I was doing Splu's news. Splu's news. Splu's news. Huh. I'm about to talk about these ratchet ass little kids that's out here wilding, acting like they grown. So, recently in the news, I've been seeing a lot of kids disappearing.
Oh yeah.
Right? Now, let's be honest. Because we can be serious about the case, right? yes, there's children disappearing because there's a lot of, the whole sex trafficking things happening. Cool. But now let's talk about these kids como que se desaparecen. Like, for example, these young girls, 17, 8-year-old girls that get good dick for the first time. Y deciden mudarse a donde el tigre for 3 days. They don't speak to mommy, they don't speak to daddy, they don't speak to nobody. Because this is the first time this little girl got some good dick. She don't know what's going on. She just had an orgasm for 3 days straight. She don't want to talk to nobody, right? Because these kids are in experimental mode. And then you be having an Amber Alert y esta chamaquita está allí, le están sacando todos los peos y ella tranquila viendo toda la noticia, right? So, the other day I watched this movie, and I watched this movie that brought up the case, right? I think it was a Rambo movie. Karina, no te preocupes, el ceiling que yo lo tengo mojado. So, I see this I think it's a Rambo movie, right? Lo que no saben de Rambo was the only man that went to war with all Asian people in the world. And he did not have to reload a gun not one time. He just went. He went. I think Rambo tiene como 6 partes. Yo, not one movie you saw that man reload a gun, bro.
Nunca muere.
No, nunca murió tampoco. Porque ya hay una movie. There's a new movie of Rambo. He's like 162 years old. Y lo llama una hermana.
Geriatric Rambo.
Splu, sorry to cut you off. Denise wants to know, ¿y esa barriga?
I told her. I already told her. I got my girl. She's feeding me good.
Oh, my bad.
My girl made me breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and something in between.
Karina make breakfast.
No. Karina no hace nada de esa vaina.
No, Karina lo que me da pizza.
¿Por qué tú no te das una hartura de french fry con agua?
Esa es la altura tuya, mami.
Ay,
con ensalada que cuesta 9 pesos en Harlem Wine Room, ladies and gentlemen. So, verdad, yo estoy viendo esta movie y yo estoy muy tranquilo viendo esta movie Rambo. Y viene en la movie, a Rambo lo llama la hermana. Rambo calls him. Oh my God, Rambo, you have to help me. Rambo's chilling, right? He's like smoking a blunt, chilling. Dime, manita, ¿qué es lo que está pasando?
Clearly saw this on the
Rambo spoke Spanish in the movie. I saw the Spanish version. So Rambo's like, dime, manita, ¿qué es lo que está pasando? Oh my God, my daughter's missing. She just called me anonymously from fucking Mexico, and she's over there with some terrorists. Rambo was like, don't worry about it. I'm going to strap up my guns, and I'm going to go over there and kill every Mexican that's in the way, and I'm going to bring my niece back. Now, here comes where if I was in Rambo's situation, because if my sister, right, because I have an older sister. I have 2 sisters, and they have kids. And now, if my older sister was to call me and say something like, oh my God, Stephanie se fue para Miami y no aparece, I would be like, ¿y qué ella estaba haciendo en Miami? Oh my God, she called me, she said, she's with terrorists. Stephanie's probably fucking right now, all right? She's probably doing some crack. She's in the experimental age right now. So just let her rock. Just let her rock. She'll be back in about a week, all right? Now, I don't know if that made me a bad uncle, because that actually happened. It actually happened when my sister called me and she was just like, Stephanie's missing. I don't know what to do. You have to help me. I was just like, bueno, loca, yo estoy trabajando ahora mismo. Después que yo salga del trabajo, yo te puedo ayudar. And she mentioned it like, oh no, because I just saw the Rambo movie, and Rambo was like, Rambo, yo tengo un trabajo regular. Right? Yo no voy a salir de mi trabajo. Yo salgo a las 5 de la tarde. A las 5 de la tarde yo te ayudo. Now, when I heard where Stephanie was, right, she was in a badass neighborhood. Last everybody heard, Stephanie was like in this badass neighborhood, like patria infested neighborhood. So she was just like, ella está en la 160 y pico, vamos a buscarla. I was like, no, tú vayas a buscarla, all right, sola, y yo te espero en el carro. Yo te espero en el carro, and, you know, if anything happens.
No, al contrario, eres súper pendejo.
No es que pendejo, no es pendejo, es que yo sé lo que hay. Por ejemplo, yo no soy Rambo. A mí me dan un tiro y yo me voy a morir. Yo soy pendejísimo. Yo soy pendejísimo para el dolor. A mí me dan un tiro y yo me voy a morir antes que la bala dispare. Yo antes que la bala dispare, yo estoy llorando y digo, ¡ay! Y no me han dado todavía. Pregúntale a mi mamá, que mi mamá está en el chat. Mi mamá levantaba la corrilla y yo estaba desmayado.
Lucía, es verdad eso.
No, yo estaba malísimo. Ella no me daba. Ella me hacía de que...
¿Y cómo? Si tú te tirabas para el piso. La pobre.
No, yo me tiraba por la ventana para evitar un correazo. Now, what I want to know is, does that make me a bad uncle to be a realist? Right?
I don't think so. It depends how the girl your niece
Right?
is.
So if my
Because
niece,
she have a history of doing a lot of shit.
right, she out there.
But at the same time, es como un arma de doble filo. Porque a veces puede ser que, okay, it's true that something bad is happening, but at the same time, si esta muchacha lo que le gusta está saliendo.
Esa muchacha lo que está cingando por ahí, déjala tranquila que le saquen su polvo.
Que ella regresa una semana, cuando se jalta ella regresa. But what about if he's actually, you know?
If she doesn't come back, se le hace un funeral tranquilito. Eso no, imagínate que se va a hacer.
Then he wonders if he's a bad uncle. Well, that answers that question.
And ladies and gentlemen, I'm not a bad uncle. I just think if my niece is out there smoking weed, I ain't gotta go look for her. She's probably smoking the same shit I'm trying to smoke. I mean, I ain't.
And look at the impact. You should be very worried.
Señores,
We need to have
listen,
structure like
ladies and gentlemen, if my niece come up and my daughter and my sister call me and I'm dancing like this,
you're not gonna stop.
I'm not gonna stop dancing. All right? After I stop dancing and after the song, I'll pick up and I'll be like this. Dime. Sienta perdida. Muchacha, lo que estoy cingando por ahí, estate tranquila. Hablamos después, estoy bailando.
And on that note,
Does that make me a bad uncle?
Yes.
Yes, it does.
I think I'm the best uncle in the world.
Yes.
Now, I'll be honest with you. If my little sister called me and she tell me that my nephews is missing, I'm going out there, guns drawn, bazookas.
Because it's different.
I'm gonna
pretty sure he
shoot
said
people.
good kid.
And what?
I'm pretty sure he said good kid.
He's not a good kid, actually. He's a bad kid.
Entonces,
They had a warning poster for him
So,
when
¿cuál
he
es
was
la
3 months.
diferencia de la sobrina y el sobrino?
Que yo no me llevo con la mamá. Pero, hey, señoras y señores, ya ustedes saben, Sploo, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Sploo. SPLOU, follow me wherever you can find me.
Nowhere.
Y chequen el bailecito que le voy a hacer a Karina ahora.
Ah,
Chequen.
pero ven acá, Karina estaba tranquila, déjame en paz. Dios, déjame
Me voy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what the fuck that was, but that was.
Somebody said que la mamá lo está negando.
Yo, it's true. Your mom hasn't chatted with
Oye,
us,
your
bro.
flashlight's on.
Oh, my flashlight is on. I'm flashing people. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. As you guys know, our name has changed on Instagram. We are still here in LMP, but Gender Blender is now genderblender.podcast,
Yes.
which it more accurately reflects what we're about. So.
Yeah, LMP's like DJs.
Yeah, LMP is DJ. So people were getting confused with the name. So now, if you're not following us, make sure to follow us at genderblender.podcast. Also, indoor dining. Once indoor dining reaches 50% capacity, we will be doing the Gender Blender.
You saw
No?
it, right?
Hey, yo, time out, bro.
Wanna wait till
I gotta
100%?
stop this. Who said I look like Aramis Camilo? Gained 30 pounds in his stomach. That's
El
just not
diablo.
cool. All right?
Diablo,
Aramis
Denise.
Camilo,
I mean, we'll wait and see what happens.
he's a
Eventually
cool
we'll
guy.
know. Just say eventually.
And, yo, who's Maximo Ramirez? Ese es Mario tuyo.
Hey, espérate.
Yeah. I was reading.
Ni de relajo diga eso. Él no es marido mío.
Máxima, el que dice pan de show.
We need to do, Lila girl, we need to do a mukbang over here.
¿Qué
Mukbang,
diablo es eso?
eating while we talk. We do that all the time.
We
Is
should
that
order
the thing
them-
where you talk and people can hear you go?
Yeah, we should do that
That's
one.
disgusting.
We should order the $200 pound.
Yo, I got a free pizza. I've got a free Domino's pizza. Maybe I can order it
eso
next
lo que
week for
vamos
the
a hacer
show.
la semana que viene, porque yo llegué con hambre aquí.
Well,
Yo no, porque
A mí no me
ladies
dieron
and
ni
gentlemen,
agua.
we have hoodies, hats.
Una mujer que tiene soda y romo delante de ella, mire.
Eso no es romo, eso
Oh, my-
está vacío.
Está bien, porque te lo bebiste todo.
Ladies and
Tóxica.
gentlemen, we have hoodies,
The
hats.
hoodies are amazing.
We got hoodies, do-rags.
Yo,
condoms,
honestly, not cause
shirts.
it's
Well,
our
he got a
hoodies,
do-rag.
but
not
the
rest of
hoodies
us.
are fucking comfortable.
They're so awesome. They really are.
Not only that, we're gonna be giving a hoodie away every month.
Oh, pero ven acá, porque tú tienes mucho
Tú
cuarto.
tienes demasiado cuarto. Yo nada más pongo 15 pesos aquí a la semana. Yo no sé.
Oye.
¿Qué es lo que tú vas a dar? Yo nada más tengo para el cordón de la suera.
Between now and December.
Oh.
Coño.
Y después se acabó.
Y después se acabó.
Ah, okay.
Bro.
Between now and December, we're giving away a free gender blender hoodie every month.
He's lying.
Right?
What's
No.
that?
He's lying.
September, October,
And then he
November,
say-
December.
she
4
just
months.
Son 4 meses.
So that's 4 hoodies.
No se lleven de Cristo, son 2.
That's 4 hoodies. So we'll let you guys know how to win these hoodies.
Yes.
And by winning these
On
hoodies,
our
all you have to
page.
do is be on the chat. So what's going to happen is anybody that's on the chat starting next week, which is our biggest show because we have the new host, we have Lincoln on the show. We have
Yes.
somebody coming in to speak on their on, that's the 22nd.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, next week is still a big show. We have Lincoln.
Lincoln.
He's a great producer, and we also have our new host. And we're also going to pick the first winner of our hoodie. So what's going to happen is we're going to put the names of everybody that's on the chat next week. And whoever's on the chat, we're going to pick your name randomly, and you'll win a Gender Blender hoodie. That sounds good? If
I
you-
get to pick the color.
Karina get that. You get to pick the color and the size.
Pick the color.
So starting next week, free
was
Gender
excited about
Blender
that
hoodies for September.
Get to pick the color.
So let's see who wins
Cállate,
the
que
free
eso es lo
Gender
que te
Blender
gusta
hoodie.
de ella, tú sabes.
Eso es lo que me encanta de ella.
Te pone
Again,
loco.
next week we will have the new host on the show. It could be Jennifer.
Oh.
It
Can it
could
be
be
Jennifer?
Low Love.
Hey, yo, first of all,
It could be
Inez.
Inez. Or
Mariani.
it could be Mariani.
but it's up to the people to choose.
It's up to us to choose, actually. We're actually having a meeting about this tomorrow.
Cállate, let them choose.
And then
We'll
what?
choose.
Most
We'll
of the people
choose.
here
We'll
have
make
it.
the
We
final
don't got that
decision.
kind of time.
Yes.
Listen, motherfuckers. If y'all send
falta
a
de
DM
respeto.
to Hay que dormir, estar es buena noche. My mother just signed out. Wow, mama.
You don't even
I'm
have
telling
an
you,
Instagram
your mama be
or
like,
Facebook.
nah, he needs to stop
Do
talking.
you have an email? He's if you
Maximo
DM,
says, while we got liquor, no one is drinking. Have you seen this bottle, Maximo? Maximo, mira esta botella.
Primeramente, who is Maximo?
He's my
He's a
friend.
homie.
Is he a friend with benefit or something?
No. The only benefit he gets is that I haven't killed him for talking so much shit.
Oh, is he a friend?
Oh,
Like,
my
is he
God.
an
friend.
ex? Is he
He's
an
my
ex?
No, he's not my ex. He's not my benefits. He's my friend.
He's friend. Así como
Oh,
dijeron,
pero
okay,
venga.
papi.
Some of us got to drive home.
Yeah, somebody. So,
Anyway, guys, we appreciate you guys on the chat. We appreciate the feedback.
yes.
Jennifer, thank you for being here and trying out
Thank you for
for the
inviting
show.
me. It was
Again,
fun.
Splu is so protective, she says. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, again, we are genderblender.podcast, not genderblender at LMP. If you guys have any questions, concerns, hit us up on our DM.
All you want to say is fine.
Anything you want to say is fine,
You know,
Manny.
you can send your questions for my, what's that called?
Yes, K Mosa gives it to you straight. If you have any questions for Karina, again, guys, anything that you DM us, Karina, myself, and Splu are the only one that have access to the Instagram DM.
We'll try to keep it private unless it's really, really funny.
We
Then
won't
make
try.
fun of
We
you.
will definitely keep you anonymous unless
Ooh.
you say
But can I make
otherwise.
fun of them anyway?
For sure, you give it
We're
to them
just not going
straight.
to say your name.
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Thank you, Lila girl. Thank you, Ann. Thank you, Denise. Thank you, I Can Fuck With You, Lucia, Splu's mom, Maximo, Jennifer, who's here commenting. Thank you to Clara, Lila girl. Thank you for Hector Baratu on the chat as well.
He went to sleep because he said we
Yo,
were
and,
boring.
yo, and,
Fuck him.
Yo,
nah, that's my boy.
hold
Wait,
on,
wait,
hold on,
Manny,
hold on.
Manny,
Shout out to
wait, wait.
Hershey's.
For Nueva York, like
Shout
Nueva
out to
York's on the
Karina.
show.
Huh?
He kept asking for Nueva York, like Nueva York's on the
He
show.
loves Nueva York.
I fucks Nueva York, but he's not on the show.
What?
So Hector,
We
get
still
out the
can't
shot.
figure that shit out. Why
Yeah,
the
we
hell
still
that
can't
was
figure
about.
that
Yo, and was like, I have a face for radio. I never said I was cute.
Manny,
yo,
thank you for singing for us.
Shout out
Thank
to
you.
everybody that stuck with us, man. Shout out to everybody that's been sticking with us. You know, normally, y'all know we do this on a Tuesday. Today we're doing it on a Thursday. We got the views. We got, I appreciate everybody that's on here. Everybody
Yes.
talking shit with us. We appreciate y'all.
Yes. And again, with all the shirts that were purchased and all the hoodies, we're able to give away a free hoodie next week.
And by
So,
McDonald's before the
if
show.
you guys want to purchase any items, it's
Chicken
genderblendergear.com. We have hoodies, phone cases, mugs, tank tops,
The
crop
hats.
tops, hats. You name it. Again, we don't make a profit out of this. Basically, we just do this to give it back to you guys. So
And
with
because I
that
like
being
the hoodie.
said, Sploo's about to take us out. Manny, any last words? That just sounded like you were dying, bro. My bad. Any final thoughts?
What happened?
I said any last words.
No,
like
no,
you
no,
were
no.
dying.
Repeat that.
Like we was gonna kill
Any
you
final thoughts?
for the night.
Nah. I'm gonna keep it.
He
it
good.
civil.
Jennifer, how was your experience on the Gender Blender
I just want
podcast?
to say thank you for the invite. I have a lot of fun, and I think you guys are fucking awesome.
We never stick to the plan. By the way, guys, this is our plan. We
That was the
never
plan.
stick to that shit.
Karina
We got a little close.
Karina wrote
We
a
did
whole
good today.
letter.
We stuck to the stand-up comedy was improv, so that was pretty
That was
good.
I have a lot of fun. Thank you guys. Hopefully, you guys choose me to come back.
Let's see.
You
Let's
will
see.
actually, we're gonna deliberate. We have a chat. We'll deliberate tonight. We'll let you know whether you got chosen or not. But the good thing about this, you're always welcome to come on the show.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Anybody that has tried out for the show is welcome to come back. You're part of the family. Just for doing this, you're part of the family. So if you
thank
want to
you.
come chill, you can always come chill on the show. But
And your Cryptic's ex-girlfriend, so you're definitely part
Stop
of
oh
it.
Jesus,
Stop it,
It's
because
11:11. Make a wish.
I am wishing that Sploo becomes a smart person.
I'm an intellectual, smart young man.
I am wishing.
A
Dumb
smart
decisions.
ass, maybe.
I am wishing that every Tuesday we no longer have emergencies.
I
Yeah.
think we should buy our own studio. Yo vendo droga, yo puedo comprar tabaco.
Ande el
Oh
diablo,
my
oye el
God.
otro. He really does not do that. Ladies and gentlemen, the views and opinion expressed by
It's Sploo.
Gender Blender and Sploo. No, it's actually by Sploo. Do not reflect that of Gender Blender, the Harlem Wine Room, the Heart of Cigar Room, or LMP, Lo Maximo Production. It's just Sploo's fucking thing. So we're gonna leave you with these commercials. And we will be back next week, hopefully on Tuesday, with our new host. We'll have Lincoln once again, because we owe Lincoln a real interview.
Yeah.
Yes.
So again, Lincoln is a great producer. He's worked with Prince Royce,
Nati Natasha.
Nati Natasha,
Don Omar.
Lápiz,
El Lápiz.
Don
Osa
Omar.
la para.
Don Omar.
So this is a very, very, very great interview we're gonna have next week. And as usual, we bring you our normal shit.
then
And
some.
Karina's gonna bring me pizza because last week I didn't have a slice of pizza. I hope
You
you.
didn't have any?
Yeah, I ate all that shit. I ain't gonna have pizza.
I was hungry and my salad didn't have a fork.
Anyway, with that being said,
Damn.
this is Gender Blender on LMP where we blend. No, we don't blend shit.
We blur the lines
In the gender divide. Sploo, take us out.
I remember something to
Put
say.
those commercials. Oh, we got an order from the online store. Thank you so much. Whoever just purchased something from the online store, I'm gonna shout you out
It
right
says
now.
Valkyria.
Valkyria,
Is that hers?
thank you so much for the purchase. Yes, Valkyria.
She's so cute.
Where's Valkyria? Let me see the
Practiced
order.
that name for a whole week to say it on
No,
the show.
Denise McCord.
ordered one
Denise,
too.
thank
Woo!
you.
Denise!
Denise just ordered a hoodie.
You guys are gonna love them. I promise you're gonna love them. I'm waiting
These
for the
hoodies
call
are
to
warm
wear
as
mine.
fuck.
Yeah, pero-
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Gender Blender on Lo Maximo Productions. And Sploo said we're gonna have our own studio soon.
Cause he gonna buy one.
No, we're not. We love it here. Sploo, take us out.
Hey guys, is everybody ready to order?
Yes.
Yeah.
Order whatever you want. Harlem Wine Room got the best
I
food
can
in
get
Hamilton
whatever I
Heights.
want to.
You can give us
Whatever I
on
want.
menu.
Whatever you want.
Okay.
So I want the Harlem skirt steak.
Okay, good
And
choice.
for appetizers, the artisanal cheese board.
That sounds good.
Oh my god, that steak sounds so good.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna have the Harlem skirt
No,
steak.
she's gonna have some french fries.
But I want
French-
steak.
No, mami, listen. Oye, unas alturas de papa, eso cae bacano. Unas alturas de papa con un vasito de agua.
No, no, no,
Oye,
no, no, no. I want steak.
Mami, mira. En vez de comer eso, ¿por qué tú no comemos una ensaladita? Mira esa ensalada que
I'm
buena
sorry.
se ve.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? You're gonna call me
Es
fat?
lo que estoy diciendo. que
No,
tú
I don't want a salad. I want steak. Why
The
would
wine that I want to drink is Moscato.
Moscato? You want some Moscato?
Wow. Yo no quiero mosquito en ninguno de mis tragos, por favor.
Why would we come
Lo
to
que
the
yo te
wine
estoy
room and
diciendo
get
es que uno
water?
puede darse unas alturas de papa con
This is
agua.
exactly why I don't go nowhere with you. I'm done. I'm so.
Yeah, no, this is nice.
Maybe 5.
Like a cigar museum.
And they're so nice. They have Nicaragua, Dominican, Cuban, house blends. Oh,
Yeah,
and they come in like all the time.
Ay, Dios mío. Entonces ya yo he gastado 2 cheques en esta mujer. Ahora ella quiere fumar cigarro fino y de buena calidad. ¡Qué bien! Ese que te gusta. Tú no querías mujeres finas. Coge mujeres finas ahí. ¿Y no te gusta este? ¡Wow! Mira, $13.99. ¡Wow! Mira, con letra china. Muchacha.
I'm gonna have the best cigar in the house.
Yes.